Was goody, was goody. Back with another one because you know Raider Nation needed another one. It's your boy Year. Raiders football, y'all. What's happening? And I got this guy, one of my favorite guys in YouTube. State your name, gangster.
That'd be Sacktown Raider Mike here, man. How you doing today?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. Still with the fam. Still got a roof over my head. Still, you know, still breathing.
Yep,
You know.
you're upright. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. It's all good though. What about you, Will?
Oh no, had a kind of boring day. Just got some, running around done and stuff like that.
Right.
Now I'm been listening to stuff all day, Raider stuff all day. I don't want to get into what I was listening to because that's what we're going to talk about. So, but yeah, just doing stuff like that.
Hell yeah. Let's get to the chat. Let's get to the chit To the chit So, hold on. Let me pour my drink real quick. Pour my drink. For the last bit of my drink. You feel me out?
I feel you, man. You got some of that fire apple juice?
No, this is Twister.
What's
Peach Orchard Punch.
peach orchard punch?
Yeah, I like peaches.
Yeah,
No, I ain't going front. It's like one of my favorite fruits. Apples. Uh, yeah, apples. Oranges and peaches.
peaches are good.
Oh, plums too. One of my favorites. I
Oh, but
love
yeah,
plums. Are so good.
yeah. My wife buys these Asian plums, and God, they're good. They're like dark red inside. They're so good.
Yeah,
You
man.
need napkins when you eat
Nah.
them.
Hey, let's get to the chisat. Billy
Yes.
Davis in the building. He said, "What up, Raider Nation? You're
What's up, Billy Davis?
what's
How you doing,
happening?"
brother?
Raider Paul said, "Raiders."
Raider Paul, how you doing, man?
Billy Davis said, "Raider Paul salute." Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I was telling everybody I apologize that we were late. Running a little late. Where's the flag? Salute, my brother.
What's up? Where's the
How you feeling?
flag? How you doing, bro?
Said Billy D, Raider Paul, you're Mike Townsend.
Yeah, that's his new name for me.
Yeah, I gotta get used to that, bro. That like fucks me up. I ain't gonna keep. Billy D said, "Where the flag? Salute." So we got a lot. We
Yes,
got a
yes,
lot to
yes,
talk
yes.
about. You feel me? Oh, finale will be on in a second.
Oh, sweet.
In a little bit. My man, I shouldn't say a second. I don't know. He said he'll
Okay,
be on there. Just
cool.
letting everybody know. But we got a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about. So,
Let's get to
okay,
talking
big
then. Let's
fan
get
was
to talking.
so what I want. Oh, so we gonna get into the Pete Carroll presser, right? El Capitan, what's happening, brother?
El
Thanks for
Capitan
pulling up.
Ross, how you doing, brother?
Um, so what I was saying. Oh, we're gonna play the Pete Carroll presser from yesterday, just in case anybody didn't see it or watch it, and we're gonna go over that. Then we're gonna go over another presser, which was with Maxx. It had Maxx, Crosby, Um, hold on.
Jeremy Chinn,
Yeah.
Geno Smith, and Jacoby Myers, and
Yep. There
Maxx.
you go. Ooh, boy. I see it. See it. So, uh, right. And then they got another presser. Yeah, we're going to get into that.
Nice, because I haven't seen that one yet.
Because training camp is, so I'm trying to look for it so I don't have to. But I'm souped about this Jamal Adams pick.
Yeah, me too. Me too, man. If he can get back to his heydays, man, shit.
At least 70, at least 70%.
Yeah.
Should have take by 89. I mean, not 70. At least get to play at least 90% of what he was.
Oh, there you go.
85, 90% of where he was in that percentile. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, he's going to provide leadership too in that DB
Yep.
room, which we need.
Yep. All right, so um, all right, so but before we get into the presser, the Pete Carroll presser, did you see it on?
Yes, I did.
What did you think about it?
I
Don't
thought,
tell
I
me
mean,
you
uh,
said.
uh,
Just tell me what you think about it.
I'm always inspired when Pete Carroll talks, you know, and it was, he doesn't give, he obviously can't give information away, but he does go into detail about, hey, Frank Weber, how you doing, nephew?
First, what's
Um,
happening?
um, but I like his, I mean, I can see why these players like him. So anyway, without getting into any details, what's up, John Leon?
John Leon in the building. What's happening, bro? Thanks for pulling up. Go ahead, on.
No, I was done because I don't want to get into. If I start talking anymore, I'll start getting into what they talked about.
Okay, but how'd you feel about it, though? It was good. Did you like it?
I thought it was good.
Was
I
you
thought it was great. I love all of his pressers, man.
so
That's all.
after you watching it? Like after you finished watching it, how did it
I,
make you feel? Like did
I
it
wanted to
make
go
you
put on
feel
some.
real?
I wanted to go put on pads. That's what I felt like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rose Town in the building.
Rose Town, what's up, bro?
There, Rose Town in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow, man. Gets me in that algorithm for real. Shit, second time you gonna go put on pants.
Go and put on pants. Put on pants. Okay, to my
Yeah, I don't
pads
know.
thing. Yeah, that was to my pads reference. Hey, I can put on the
Yeah,
shorts and run. I can run around with a Gatorade bottle. Fuck, I can do that. I can hobble around
I can
with
see
a Gatorade
Sacktown
bottle.
right now. I can see
Getting mowed.
Sacktown right now trying to put on some football pants, man. Ah,
It wouldn't be pretty.
yeah,
Wouldn't be pretty.
baseball. Now I know jock strap, just straight jock strap. No, Goddamn. Hey, you gotta chill, Rostan. You come with this shit. We come here with that shit already, bro. Alright. So uh alright, so we finna watch this presser. And I wanna know what y'all think.
I'm the voice inside your head. And while you're typically athletic.
We can grow.
Just trying to get Mo. There he is.
You big homie.
It's goody.
How you doing, Finale?
How you making out?
I'm doing good. Good.
Oh,
How you
the
doing,
forward
man?
order the chat. I just see Sacktown's free balling.
Yeah, Rose. Oh, that's right. I owe Rosetown. I owe Rosetown a chill. That's right. You're gave him
What's
a
up,
chill.
Rose?
Cause he said. So I asked him how did the Pete Carroll presser make him feel? Because we finna play the audio. I'm finna audio it to them. So right, he said. I said, how did it make you feel? He said, made me want to go put on my pads. So, Rosetown was like, you gonna go put on the pants too? And he said,
coming out there with shoulder pads and nothing else.
Shoulder pads and a jock strap.
So I was like, yo, I can see Unc right now trying to put on some football pants. He said, and then he was like free balling. So I was like, yeah, just all jock strap, no draws. Goddamn, trying to pull up the pants and shit.
Hey, give him some comic relief, man.
Oh, man.
They like to have fun, man.
Facts.
But yeah, so I'll get ready to play this presser real quick.
Bet.
Y'all let me know when y'all ready. No,
I need to do.
Yeah, he definitely gonna be scoring. Sacktown gonna be breaking records. Nobody want to tackle him.
I ain't touching that shit.
No draws. Let him
Get that for some pants. Hey, I'm pretty sure I'd get a good laugh. Yeah, you see me running around with shoulder pads and a helmet and jock strap carrying Gatorade bottles.
He says, "Wait."
You got
That's funny.
while you looking for that, I got a good question from you. I mean, shout out Chewy. I see it on one of his posts. Chewy had a post today and said, "Who would y'all let start at quarterback? Russell or Minshew?" If that was your only choices, I said, I said, I wrote a Wildcat. I said, either one of them snapping the ball.
Hell yeah, Wildcat. We ain't lie about that goddamn shit. Hell nah, nigga. I'm like, hey, which one of you niggas used to play quarterback back in the day? Goddamn, me, you it.
I played Pee Wee, you know. Oh, yeah, you're in. Not me, I didn't.
Yeah, see,
I was linebacker.
What's up, Chewy? Just talking about you. Talking about your post. About the Russell Minshew post. That's funny.
What's up, Jess? How you doing, man?
What's up? Salute one guy, Chewy in the bed. And then David said, look. So, all right, we about to get it in with this presser. Let me turn this music. All right, guys, are y'all ready? I said ready to sit down. Ready to sit. Hike. Signal. All right.
Thanks, Chewy.
And let me turn. He said, congrats on the 1K. Yes, sir.
Okay, I am now ready.
Sure. Hey, Pete, saw the move for Christian to be put on the PUP list. Coach, as you mentioned that there was a long
That's
process.
really loud.
It's sponsored. We still have to wait it out.
In terms of the health of the team, is he the only player that you expect to be on that list?
Yes. Yeah. You're doing Swiss latest with him. He's ready to go. We're going to look after him, make sure that we do it right and breaking him in, but he's ready to go.
What are your expectations as you guys get ready to start practices for training camp tomorrow?
What are my expectations? Well, we want to make sure and pick up where we left off. And so we're going to go back and make sure that we capture all of the installation that we did and the kind of the mode that we were in and the mentality that we were in, and then move from there. I don't want to take steps back, in that regard. So we'll go back to what we installed. And then my expectations are about as high as they can get. There's no limit. We're going for it. We're going to see how far we can take our club, and we're going to do it one step at a time. We're just going to see how good we can be. And that's going to be, all phases, put this team together in a really balanced fashion where we have what we can count on both sides of the football in any kicking game, and then play to our strengths. And there's a lot of information we have to gather still. We haven't been in pads at all. So the game hasn't even begun yet. So that's why camp is so crucial, particularly in a first-time camp. You got to find out a lot of information about our guys.
Coach, obviously a lot of people are familiar with how you do things in Seattle practice and training camps at USC, but what is like a competition Wednesday and things that you like to do, from a training camp perspective? How does that translate over to here? How do you see that looking here?
You either have a philosophy or you don't, and we got one. We got beliefs, and principles that guide us. And so I'm not altering those much. I'm staying true to what we know and what it's been successful for us. And everything's always moving and adapting. Again, we'll see what that means.
You were an active observer last year, rather than being where you are right now. What does this mean to you that you're back? Right?
That's good.
That you're back in this role.
Well, I don't know how clearly I've stated it to you, but last year was really valuable to me. And I'll say it again, that the perspective that you have as when you're in the middle of it is different than when you can step away. And the opportunity for clarity, like I probably said, it was so obvious to me. So I saw things differently, and I felt like I learned a lot of things and took in a lot, and have altered my expectations of what we're able to do and how we need to go about getting better and doing things more proficiently in all areas. And so it was a really important year. And I mean, it's valuable for anybody, but you don't get the chance, you don't get the shot. So hopefully I can take full advantage of it, and I'm pumped about seeing the things that we adapt and change because of what I saw and how I was influenced by what I was watching them. So it's going to be interesting to me for sure.
What was the biggest change you've seen in the year you were away?
The way that we set our expectations, really, and how clearly we can adjust the expectations that we set out for our guys. There's nothing more important for our guys than being a good teammate. And I see the value in that so much more clearly than I have in the past. That the demands of that come on every player. Every player has an opportunity to help our team by being a better teammate than they've been in the past. And that's all that goes into that. That's how they give to their effort, how they give to their learning, how they give to what they do on the field, how they give to their teammates, and what they're willing to show and back up and support and help each other and all that. It's just such a interesting part of this that's a little bit different for me now. I just see it differently. And so that's been an emphasis since the moment I got here.
Coach, how optimistic are you that the young guys, relatively young team, how optimistic are you that they'll be able to pick up what they did in OTAs and mandatory minicamp and be able to understand this NFL game quickly and be able to contribute?
We see. I could be really optimistic and say, hey, this sure is going to be great. But they got to get through the hit and the rigors of camp and playing against guys that are older and bigger and stronger than they've been, in the past. However, I've always been in favor of playing young guys. I've been playing freshmen and rookies for a long time, and I believe if you do it well and you plot out and plan how you play them and what you expect them to be asked to do, then if you do it well, then they can contribute early and they can contribute by midseason. You have guys that have been playing the game, and now you have your depth chart has changed, your opportunity to rest guys and make sure your rotations can get accelerated. I'm not afraid to play the young guys, and I really
I heard him
that a long time ago.
Yeah.
They're on.
I want to see the young guys in there.
Mm-hmm.
You have 14 training camps as head coach in Seattle, but what stands out about the first one, setting the culture, setting the tone down here in Las Vegas?
Well, this is it's a different perspective because I got to step away and now we're looking at it again, and here we go. I think I've had a chance to gather my thoughts about what I'm trying to get done, not just like in terms of X's and O's and all that, but it's in terms of the coaches and how to influence their growth and how to influence their connection with their players. There's a whole lot of the chemistry stuff that I feel different about and I'm more in touch with, and I've been more demanding of our coaching staff in that regard, and that gets translated into more demanding of the players as well. And we've got to find ourselves. We got to figure out who we are, and that's that needs to be guided well. And so it starts with me, and then the coordinators, the position coaches, have to do a tremendous job of figuring out what they can bring us with the players that we have. And so it's a big process, and it might sound kind of loosey-goosey in that thought. This is specific science to me, man. This is working and figuring out who these players are, what they're all about, what they bring, what they're willing, how far they're willing to go, and can we translate who they are as they learn our stuff and make it come to life. So it's a fascinating process. It really is. I'm really pumped about getting in the middle of it now.
We are looking for gamers who want to learn how to become video game testers, designers, or programmers. If any of these interest you, then swipe to the left to see if you qualify. This game design program has no application deadlines, meaning you can start classes soon, and it's offered at an accelerated pace, meaning you can graduate sooner.
Look, sign me up. Never too old to learn.
About this, but as we start this camp, is there a position group or some area you're looking at that? I'm really excited to see how this shapes out.
I don't have more excitement for one than the other. I mean, I'm jacked about the whole thing, to tell you the truth. But we have to gain a lot of information about our guys up front on defense for sure. We got to make sure that the offense comes together with what Geno's really equipped to do. We got to find out about Ashton, see where he fits in. Find out about D. Thornton and Jack, and see where those guys can contribute. And on the defensive side, we have there's a lot of new guys, and I'm really impressed with what Landon Roberts has brought us in terms of leadership and kind of guidance and mentality and all of that. And so we're kind of feeding off of him a little bit. I'm anxious to see how that spreads. Devin White and Jermaine coming in, those guys at the linebacker spot. Yeah, it's a pretty exciting group. There's a bunch of hard-nosed, tough guys, and I want to see how they affect the rest of us. Let me just keep going. I'm fired up about the back end. We're really athletic, we're really fast, and we're big, and it's an impressive looking group. I can't remember ever having a group that looks more impressive than this group. My guys would be pissed at me that I said that up north. But it's the truth. These guys are big and fast and really hungry to make a mark and all. And how we blend that together is what a defensive coordinator, defensive coach dreams about. And this is going to be an exciting challenge for us.
You obviously most teams come out of training camp feeling pretty optimistic, but when throughout the process of training camp, how well are you able to gauge when you look at the past seasons with Seattle, how good your football team's going to be, or do you still don't really know until you get there?
It depends. When you have facts, you're bringing guys back that you had for 3-4 years, then you have a better sense for what level you're at. We're in a newer level of this, and we're an entry level, really, figuring everybody out. But the guys that we've chosen, the guys that we'll continue to bring in to push everybody through the competition. This competition thing we're talking about is real. You'll see us. We'll continue to be very active in making this as competitive a camp as we possibly can. So I think that we, I think we've really got something to look forward to. Everybody should be pumped about it.
What intrigues you most between Cam Miller and Aiden O'Connell, looking at their skill sets and the competition that'll unfold there?
Well, I think we got a good chance to see Aiden, and he's impressed our coaches. His learning ability, his understanding of the game, his poise in handling situations. We've been through a bunch of situations already in the off season to just tax them and let them show us where they are, and Aiden did a really good job. So we see some real strengths in him. Cam's just getting started. He's just getting rolled.
Coach, what excites you most about having training camp here in Las Vegas versus, in previous years that the Raiders have had it elsewhere?
Well, I like that it's closer to the fans. It's closer to our people and the people that are going to support us. It makes it more accessible. We're going to make camp as accessible as we can to our people that want to come see us. And so the invitation's out there, for what we can accommodate. But I just think it's important for us this first year to be connected as much as possible to this, our fans that live here. So we'll see if we can make a nice relationship with that.
Coach, you mentioned the team picking up where they left off. And the last time we saw you guys, there was the inflatable ball, the wrestling, and the shirtless coach. It's just such a high energy. Why is it important to you and the staff just to keep that energy cranked up and keep things fun?
Well, I don't know about the shirtless coach part of it. I ventured into that a few years ago. I don't think I'm revisiting that, but it's crucial for us to just take the next step together in the mode that we're in. That we're building a whole mentality here, and our expectations, like I said before, are really high. That the guys are all in, and they're tapping in every day to the work that we're doing. That means that when they step on that practice field, they're going to give us everything they got every step of the way until they're off the practice field. Then break time begins, and that's a discipline. That's a mentality, and that comes supported through culture, and so we have to make sure that the messaging's clear. Messages aren't changing. They're not going to get a bunch of new stuff today at my 1 o'clock meeting. They're going to get what we believe in and who we are, what we're all about, and what the expectations are to live up to that. And then just take it one step at a time, bring one guy on board and then another guy, and get more guys in that we know are part of what we're all about. And then they'll be tapping in. They're going to be tapping into us. I'm in, and that's part of this process. And this isn't easy. It ain't easy what we're asking them to do. It's not like they can go through practice. They're in good enough shape. They can run up and down the field and all that kind of stuff. That's not what's crucial. What's crucial is how much they really buy in and how big a part of this team they're willing to be and what they'll do to prove that. That's what being a great teammate's all about.
You had mentioned that your parting message to the players after minicamp was to use the time wisely in that break and report in as good a shape as possible. What were your impressions of how the players?
No, they came back. We just finished the conditioning test. They look great. Yeah, so guys have really worked out hard to get back to this, and that's the first indication that you get that everybody's mindful and they're aware of what's happening, what's coming. They need to be ready now. This is going to be a hard camp, and it's going to be challenging for them. I hope it's as challenging as any camp that they've ever had. And we want to practice better than anybody's practiced in the game. And so we'll see if we can pull that together. But the first indications are really, really good. We're really excited about it.
Let's find out what strangers do when they have $0 in their bank account. What do you do when your bank account gets low?
We're really excited about it.
You mentioned it's not easy establishing that culture. How much easier does it make that process having a guy like Geno that you're familiar with, especially at the quarterback position, just from a leadership standpoint?
He's a facilitator in that regard. Absolutely. He's been with us. He knows, and he's such an all-in guy that there's no questioning what his commitment is and his conviction, and so that just helps the message be embedded even more so. So he's so valuable to us. He really tremendously is. And I've really been impressed because Maxx and I don't have a lot of background, but Maxx is seemingly has really taken to where we're going and what we expect. He loves the expectations being really high. He loves to be challenged. He loves to be pushed. And I couldn't ask for more. And so it's interesting. You got Geno, who's been with us, and here's Maxx, a guy that leads on the other side that is in, and ain't no doubt that he's in. So that's a great start for us. But there's other guys. We get Elandon and Jeremy Chinn and Adam, and there's so many guys on this club that are willing to go. It's going to be really fun to see Malcolm finally get out there. Get him out. I haven't had a chance to really see him play yet under our system and style and all that. And on the other side, it's the same. The tight end group has been really impressive.
Hold on. Hold on. What did I say? Probably like what? A month? Finale probably know I said this longer. Even when we wasn't even live, we was just doing videos. Remember when I said, bro, that it's going to be ran like Pete Carroll's defense is going to be in it. It's going to be Patrick Graham's defense, but Pete Carroll is going to sprinkle in his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was kind of wrong. They're actually going to run Pete Carroll's defense and sprinkle in little Patrick Graham.
Yeah.
Patrick Graham don't have a problem with that. He flat out said, "What are you going to do?" Since Pete wants to, be involved in the defense. He goes, "I'm going to be a sponge. That's what I'm going to do. Why wouldn't I be?"
Yeah, exactly.
That's why he said our style.
Yes.
Defense, our style. I thought that was good. It's almost over.
Yeah, we know what Merritt had a great offseason with us, and Ian had a terrific offseason with us. So you can see stuff happening, and they're coming from all different levels. Guys that have been here, guys that are older and younger as well. The young guys too. I think we're underway. So in big fashion. So I'm excited about it.
Pete, you talked a lot about having a sense of urgency when it comes to competing right away just as a team here. What do you think would constitute success for you guys this season?
Well, we got to win a ton. We're going to win a bunch of games. There ain't nothing. I can't even imagine anything. I've been winning 10 games a year for 20 years or something, I mean, what are my expectations? We're going to win a bunch. And I don't care,
What I say, bro. What did I say, guys?
What anybody here?
What I've been saying.
And so,
I've been saying that shit since day fucking
really
one.
The standards need to be so that
We gonna win. I gotta bring that back. Hold on.
Ton. We're gonna win a bunch of games.
You talked a lot about having a sense of urgency when it comes to competing right away. Just as a
G-Fam.
team here. What do you think would constitute success for you guys this season?
Well, we got to win a ton. We're gonna win a bunch of games. There ain't nothing. I can't even imagine anything. I've been winning 10 games a year for 20 years or something, I mean, what are my expectations? We're going to win a bunch. And I don't care, who hears that. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
You heard him? I don't care who hears.
And so that's why expectations are really high. The standards need to be so that the expectations can be met. We'll see what happens, I wish I could guarantee it. But I can't even think of what else it could be other than being really successal.
I think the day you arrived, you were already getting a little tired of the age questions, right? Being the oldest coach in the NFL.
I just made it sound like that, but go ahead.
Feeling so.
You sent me one?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's crazy. How does it feel out there?
Crazy to me. I've been this way the whole time.
But I mean, we see you running around out there, and having so much energy. How do you feel entering this training camp?
Oh, I'm in good shape now. I'm ready. I'm razor sharp.
You spoke about the process, whether for you or for the players. What do you think the biggest difficulty will be?
It's really the guys being willing to expose themselves to who they are, figuring themselves out so they can figure out how much they have to offer us. That's the big challenge. We're in a self-discovery mode a little bit here. We're going to try to elevate guys' expectations for themselves and then hold them to it. We may see them more capable than they see themselves, and it could be the other way as well. We need to figure that out, balance that out, and then try to really come together to maximize what guys bring to our club.
All this talk about age. Did you see Pacquiao fight over the weekend?
That wasn't that much. That was just
But did you see Pacquiao fight over the weekend?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, sorry. A lot of people doubting his age, and he did well. So
Flat.
How was your
Knocked him flat.
Just right.
Hey, Pete, what did you see out of Darian Porter during OTs? I mean, he came in. Kind of, what are you looking for him as far as the development as you guys proceed in training camp?
He met expectations for what we had hoped we would see. He's got tremendous speed. He's got a natural sense about him as an athlete. You know, so he was a receiver, and you could see that he's got receiving skills. We really dug in right from the beginning, technique-wise, the way that we play our guys. We're very, very specific about how we coach our corners, and he fits the mold, what we're looking for. So, but that's all he could show at that point. You know, we couldn't compete for a ball, you know, under the OTA rules. So until we get out of till day 5, we're kind of in that mode still. So he'll have his opportunity to show. He's going to get a lot of work. We're going to try to wear him out, and so that he gains as much as he can, as fast as he can. He's wide open. He's clear. He accepts information. He communicates really well. I mean, there's no issues there. So I think the sky's the limit for him.
Coach, you talked about expectations a few times. How would you summarize what the standard is around here on you?
As high as he can get. I hope it's as high as he can get. I'm expecting these guys to be freaking great every day. Coaches every day. Pete, jacked every day. And that's the way we're going to go about it, and to maximize the opportunity that each day brings us. And if we do that really well, then we start stacking days, and before you know it, it's mock game. And then, you know, here we're going to the first preseason game, and away we go. So it's really we can only do it one step at a time, though. You know, we want to always leap out there and try to say what it is and what's going to be. I don't know that. I just want to make this next thing we do. I got a meeting at 1:00. I can't wait to get to kick this thing off and get it rolling. So I'm trying to convey that to them. That's all we can control is the next step we take. So let's see if we can do it. Thanks, guys.
That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Finale?
Yeah, you know, one of the things. Who do you want to go first on their thoughts?
You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one point there that he said, you know, we got to see where Ascent fits in. Fair statement. And, you know, we got to see, you know, but all these, I've seen a few podcasters jumping on that saying, well, you don't know where Genty fits. He's the running back. He's not saying that. Mm-hmm. He wants to see where he fits into the total offensive scheme. Mm-hmm. You know, people jump on shit so fast, you know, but the main thing I keep hearing is he's excited. He doesn't like, you know, and he's funny too. Old Pete can crack a joke, you know, make fun of himself. He don't care, you know. But I thought it was a fire interview. A lot of things he was talking about were just like what you want to hear, and you know it's not bullshit anymore. You know, what he says is his word.
Exactly.
Man, I'm telling you. That nigga said we gonna win a bunch of games. I haven't won 10. He said what?
I'm at 10.
He said
I've been at 10.
No, but I'm saying he said I haven't won under 10 games in 20 years. In 20 years, I haven't went under 10 games. Come on. Somebody talk to me, man.
You gonna do it, bro.
It's crazy.
What were your thoughts, Finale?
I like the fact he said he was going to try to get the young guys in. I know he's defensive minded, and he's more excited to see the younger defensive guys. But you know what I've been saying, like the wide receiver core is so deep. I want to see, even though some of the guys obviously going to beat some of the other ones out, even the ones that get beat out should be exciting to watch.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't really say too much about touchdown Tommy though.
No, he
spoke
didn't.
on Cam. Yeah, he spoke on AOC. He said something about Thornton getting it there, but he really didn't say nothing about touchdown Tommy. But then that's
he didn't.
damn reporter's fault. I would have asked him about that. Like,
Yeah, because reporters ain't asking.
guy. Yeah, ain't nobody asking.
But I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah, stupid ass questions sometimes. I don't know how some of these people got credentials to get in that room. But the fucking questions they ask, it's like, so what do you think, what is the motto for the team? How are they feeling in the locker room?
Mm-hmm.
And, it's like, really?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's crazy work.
Damn.
Ask them an intelligent question. You only get to ask maybe one or two questions in there. Come on, you ought to at least have two good questions prepared and some backups in case somebody else asks it.
All right.
Billy, I like your enthusiasm, but when ECG get in here, be prepared to argue. Because I think we're going to go like 500.
Who? Oh, East Coast?
Yeah. He like he said the word. I was like looking like, what? You think we're going to lose to them? Like,
that nigga got us winning. That nigga got us winning 2 games. Goddamn.
He definitely said something crazy though. It wasn't that bad, but it was crazy. That shit was.
He said he got us going. Like, he said he got us winning 8 games.
Yep, yeah, something crazy like that. So I was like, what?
Well, let's just wait and see. So let's see who has the last word here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie though, that nigga was right about last year though. So
fire shirt, man.
Yeah.
I got Reebok.
So he'd be on his Michael Myers. He was talking about he's standing, all the memes and everything coming out with Genty with the Myers mask on because I'd be standing in the backfield.
That'd be fire. They put him in. He just wear a mask and shit. To the game.
A couple memes with him like that already. Like he got the mask on. Like, wow.
That definitely be dope. G-Fan said finale with the fire Genty shirt. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's that? Devon? Oh, hi. What's happening? What's going on? Appreciate you pulling up on this.
Who was that?
Devon, I think it's pronounced.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in it before. Have you? You new to this? If so, make sure you subscribe and hit the likes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And tell a friend. So welcome if you're new. If you're not, I'm sorry I missed your name before.
Nah, facts. So,
I wonder if that's Little Raider's dad, Devin.
No. It's 24. Raider 24. It's something like that. Raider 24 Nation. Something.
Okay.
Yeah. This next presser, it got a couple people. It's about, I want to say 38 minutes long.
Yeah. Do you want to do it player by player, or how you gonna run this?
Yeah. So I think Jeremy Chinn is first.
Yes. Credit card, even for people with bad credit.
Well, that's me.
You gotta chill, bro.
Yeah, man. Son of a bitch. I'm signed up for college. I'm gonna get me a new credit card. Look, I'm set after this show.
I would say just keeping in contact with the guys, especially. I mean, we just came from
Can y'all hear it?
season, so just staying in touch.
All right, bet.
Don't want to lose
everything that we built
next
door to my
in-laws,
so
we can
come
kind of make this transition back to playing football with each other again.
Say hi. Say hi to Auntie for me.
take it to now.
Say hi to who?
Honky for me.
The season, everything happened so fast.
Grant.
I think we
I
reported.
said my
to
in-laws.
like
I'm going to my in-laws.
If you think about it, that's like 15 games.
I thought your aunt was over there too.
How fast things fly. So when we get to this point, we just want to, be as
Never mind. Tell the in-laws this hello.
Yeah, Devon. He's from Sacramento.
Yeah, it's
He's right now.
man. I've always been a big supporter of Jamal's game, so just to have him in the building, it's only going to help our team.
Jeremy, the Raiders also brought in a great match together. OTAs. I got a chance to see it on the field. Was that an addition? How does that impact?
Yeah, I think that's another addition that's going to help us a lot. Me and Pratt, we have a pretty good relationship from, training together back in Charlotte. He's from Charlotte, lives in Charlotte. So, we've worked together extensively in the past. So, just having his energy, in our building as well, like I said, it's only going to help us. I mean, he's one of Pete's guys, so just his ability to affect the game in different ways, from close to the line of scrimmage to really just flying all around the ball.
Speaking of Pete's guys, obviously Coach Cam Chancellor kind of have similar build to him. Have you guys talked about any of the things that he implemented with Cam and wants to try?
Yeah, I mean, briefly, early on in the kind of the process of free agency a little bit, and just kind of his vision for me and the team and this defense. But I'm excited to take a deeper dive into that.
Jerry, you're a guy that's been all over the field a lot in the slot, in the slot. How much part do you take in being somebody that can take chances?
Yeah, it's great. I take a lot of pride in it. The guys really helped me a lot, as far as just communicating, and we have different rotations and different defenses coming in. I may be in a completely different spot, whether it be position or just area of the field. So it's really a testament to everybody that I'm playing with as well, because they definitely make my job a lot easier.
Jeremy, your returning teammates really love Patrick Graham, and you got a chance to know him. What is it about him that just makes him special that these guys really want him?
I've been able since being here to build a relationship with PG, and he's just a real genuine guy. You know what I mean? Like he really listens to our input as players, and he's a really great leader because one, he listens. And I think every great leader has to listen, and he does that. And it may not always go. He may not always change certain things in our favor, but it's a collaborative effort.
What stood out about practicing against battling with Geno Smith?
He's I've said this in OTAs before, but sometimes playing against Geno, like you can play great defense, and sometimes he'll just put the ball in an area where you just kind of have to like tip your hat to it. So he's super competitive. He's great. He's a great leader on the field, but also he has a voice in the locker room, and that means a lot coming from his starting quarterback. Yeah, I mean it's so early to tell right now, but I think today we flew around really well. I think we really pushed ourselves as far as just kind of building up our conditioning and trying to get to the ball. I know we can be a little bit more consistent with pushing ourselves and getting to the ball, as a whole unit. But I'm looking forward to going to see what today actually looked like on the film.
Is camp frustrating when you can't play in pad, especially somebody like you that really cherishes the pad part?
Yeah, I mean, it's coming around the corner. The good part is like you kind of build up your battles a little bit. So when the pads do come, it feels good to hit somebody.
Definitely should.
Oh man, I love Jeremy Chinn, man.
Yeah. I think it's going really well. Every time we hit the field, like it's a point of emphasis to try to make an impact. You're not always going to have those opportunities on the ball, but you always have the opportunity to run to the ball and get to the ball and make your presence known some way or another.
Jeremy, talk about the pass on Ashley Jackson. I'm curious, just for you as a teammate now, about that aspect of the game. What have you seen from?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, when we play with no pads, you can tell he's a physical runner even without pads on. So, I've seen what he did in college. I was a big fan of his when he was running the ball at Boise State. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that'll translate here in the NFL as well. So I'm just excited to see it.
What are your thoughts on Isaiah? What's your relationship like with him?
Isaiah, we have a good relationship. He has a very keen leadership about him as well. He's one of those guys who really helped me as far as like different packages and like, hey Chinn, like you're at the nickel right now, or hey Chinn, it's big nickel, you're back at, or we're in base, you're back at safety, whatever it may be. He's one of those guys who is always in the building, comes in early. Like I'm always expecting to see him early in the building. You appreciate that as your, what I'm saying, co-star in the field.
All right, last one, guys. Is there any similarities from last year in Washington? Not a lot of people talking about you guys, how many wins, and yet you guys went about your business. Do you kind of sense that similarity here with this one?
Yeah, I do. Last year there was a lot of veteran leadership, on that commander squad, and I think we've got a lot of things going here as well, veteran wise and leadership wise, and one thing is just the competitive aspect and training camp that we had there, and I feel like I can bring that here and just compete my tail off and bring the best out of guys. Like I was talking to Brock during OTAs, and I'm just like, hey, like I hope I make you a better player this camp. Like we're gonna go at it every single day, and that's kind of how me and Zach Ertz were last year in Washington. So just competing during camp and try to just sharpen iron, and stay on that every single day.
Who's winning the wrestling match, Pete or Dan?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't even want to answer that. Thanks, guys.
Uh-oh. Can you stop it? There he is. Just right on time.
Jeez, don't
right
need
on
that.
time.
Sorry, y'all. People like to answer the door late, turn on the light, look through the peephole type shit. No, old people.
It felt great to be back on the field, not just with Coach, but with all the guys.
First
day of training camp is the funnest day.
I was about to say, who's this? Geno?
I thought we had a good practice.
This is Geno.
Real quick.
Yeah.
This is Geno, y'all. Real quick. How did y'all feel about the Jeremy Chinn? I seen that part already. I haven't seen Geno's yet. So we'll all be Geno's together for the first
You
time.
go first this time, finale.
Oh, he definitely. I know Frank was saying he talks the talk. Now let's see if he can walk the walk. If he played like he was playing over in Washington, he definitely gonna walk it. That boy like to hit. But
yeah,
he was already saying he's waiting to play in pads. Yeah. And he said it in a nice way because they're teammates, but you could tell he's competitive as shit. They ask about Genty. He's like, oh yeah, he's a physical runner. You can tell without the pads he runs physical. But I want to see him in pads. He not talking about seeing him in pads like playing. He talk about in practice. Like,
yeah.
He said the same thing about Brock Bowers. He was like, oh yeah, I'm running safety, so that's what I'm covering. He's like, turn it up on practice because I'm gonna turn it up. He's like, iron sharpens iron. Like you could tell he competitive with his teammates, so he ready to ball out when he playing opponents.
Right.
Like he's just competitive, super competitive. But yeah, I fucks with him. Like, as soon as we picked him up, I was like, that's what I like. Somebody on that back half to light people up every once in a while.
Yeah, let them know that it ain't sweet over
Put some fear. Yeah, put some fear in the receivers a little bit.
We haven't had that since
70s.
Yeah, he said before my time. He said, the 70s. Y'all knew nothing about that.
Shit, but I can remember when Carl Joseph was back there.
Carl
Joseph, he was hitting.
Oh yeah, little guy, man. He just put his body in there though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think he hit harder than Abrams.
baby.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Abrams was smacking people and getting hurt, so you could never really tell. Like,
I know, right?
yeah, he would get hurt.
Like both of them niggas would be hurt.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like, damn, nigga, you hit me, you hurt too, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Hell Raider,
Oh, Raider, how you doing, brother?
Hey, man, when I'm gonna
Abrams
get this
definitely hit
dude, man? I ain't giving out no more chills until Hell Raider agrees to do the interview with me.
Eric Turner, yeah.
Oh, Eric Turner. Yeah.
It's been a couple
Yeah,
thumpers.
We
definitely did.
One of the things I drew off that presser with Jeremy Chinn was how he says, man, I could be playing really good defense, and Geno just drops that ball, and there's somewhere where I don't have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tip my hat to him. You know, that's awesome. And the way he talks about, getting together with Brock Bowers, because that's what he did, in Washington, and work with each other. I mean, God, there's just so much good coming out of these people's mouths right now. I just want to, I can't wait to see it on paper because I think it's going to be good. I think we're going to be very surprised by the outcome this year. But Jeremy Chinn, I can't wait to see the first helmet fly off of somebody's head. And then we get penalized. We get penalized 15 yards, even if it's a clean hit. But hey, sends a message. Do it early in the game. Don't do it late.
Right?
No, that's definitely a fact. Angelo, what's happening, bro?
So you got to go live.
Man, I text you about them fights, man, and you ain't even hit me back, bro. Like, I thought you was mad at me or something because I was right. Told you about my guy Usyk. But we gonna get into that later on, bro. We gonna get into I got a new segment. It's called Just Kick It segment. We gonna get into all the boxing and stuff. And all that other good stuff. But I appreciate you stopping through though, bro. Word up. Appreciate it. All right. Bro say he's with the family. Bet. So, Sacktown.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you go?
Yeah, he went.
Okay.
He like to talk about Geno.
Where?
So,
where'd I go?
my take on it is he is starting.
Oh yeah,
He's going to be right.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to make having him and Adams back there together is going to benefit our secondary so much. Like, so much. Like, if shout out Sanji because he was saying this. I was watching his shit yesterday. If we can get at least 85, and I'm saying 85, but he was saying 90, and I'm gonna agree with him on that too. If we can get 85 to 90% of what what's his name?
Adams.
Jamal Adams. Bro. We'll have the best safety tandem, probably like the second best behind Baltimore, because I think by Baltimore having Malachi Starks and what's the name back there is just fucking cheap.
Isaiah Polamalu too. Even Jeremy Chinn shouted him out saying,
now that we got Jamal Adams, he's not starting over Jamal Adams, bro. That's Pete's guy right there.
Polamalu?
Huh? Polamalu, yeah, he's not starting over Jamal Adams, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. You're talking about a pro.
Well, they're gonna be doing rotations and stuff, so it's not like if you don't start, you're not gonna play.
You know what else that helps though? Chinn dropping down in that nickel.
Oh.
Yep.
Because you got Anderson and Palmel back there in the back. Chinn dropped down that nickel. He plays in there every once in a while. And that's a real physical ass nickel back. That ain't like putting any of them corners in there.
Yeah.
Nah. He gonna be blowing up them tight ends. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it was just like you were saying last time. For now, he gonna be in there roughing up the tight ends, D'ing up the tight ends and shit. So that's gonna help us out. That's something we ain't had in a long time. Somebody who can cover tight ends. That's our problem. That's why we have such a problem beating Kansas City, because we can't cover Travis Kelce.
We couldn't cover the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm.
We lock that middle up. It's over for Kansas City. They're not beating us. Because I think we match up with them very well.
Yeah.
People not think so.
Oh, yeah. It's always a good game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Always a good game.
So I can't wait. Now we're gonna go into the Geno presser next.
All right.
Geno is next, y'all. Geno is next. Let's get it, y'all.
I thought it was a real good day.
You can't start without
Hold on, let me start from the beginning.
Training.
All right.
I got a lot of questions for Geno.
Sorry. It felt great to be back on the field, not just with Coach, but with all the guys. First day of training camp is always the funnest day, man. Just getting back out there, and I thought we had a really good practice. I thought guys were flying around. I thought it was a real good day.
You can't start without starting day one. What were your impressions?
I thought we did some really good things out there. I thought we were great at the line of scrimmage, used a lot of cadence, and overall, man, a lot to improve on. So, it's just the first day. We call it the acclimation day. So, really just getting back into it, and I thought guys did a great job. Practice felt smooth out there, and that's what you want.
4 more days till pads, y'all.
Yeah, I think Chip has done a great job, number one, with implementing his style of play. We want to be tough. We want to be physical. We want to attack the line of scrimmage. He's doing a great job scheme-wise, putting us in position to make plays. We got a lot of great weapons on offense, so he's putting the guys in positions to make plays. And you can see it out there from day one, man, just the guys who are touching the ball and, getting in open space. And I think Chip did a great job of just helping us get better, and it's only going to improve as we go.
Yesterday, Coach Carroll talked about the importance of having being leader on this team. Your guys coming in, being a newcomer to the team, being around for a few months. How do you approach this?
Yes, sir. Every day is about proving yourself. And it's about in this league. Every day you got to prove yourself, not only to your guys, but to the rest of the league and to yourself. And so, for me, when you come into a new team, you got to set the standard, set the example, and it's through hard work. And so I wanted to make sure that my guys know that I was going to be here 100% of the time. Going to put all the work in, going to maximize our resources, and just really put our best foot forward. And so for me, I think leadership is a natural thing. I'm not a big follow me through example, and I just try to push myself, push the guys, and I let the rest handle itself.
Yesterday, you wanted to get these younger guys to really acclimate to you and your game and compliment you. What are some things that you say to like an Ashton or a Jack or a Dante to really kind of help them get acclimated to your game?
I think repetition is always going to be the thing for me. The more we can get in the classroom together and I can talk to these guys and help them see what I'm seeing, the more I can talk protections with Ashton and allow him to continue to see the game and get faster with his processing, and then just getting out on the field. Going through it out there on the field, getting all the reps that we can, getting reps after practice, just doing all the extra little things that we can do to get better and get those guys up to speed. I think they've done a great job so far, but again, we still got a long ways to go.
Where's the line between teaching them what's expected, but also, hey, you gotta know what's expected.
Yeah, I think those guys are doing a great job already, and it's definitely you got to be a pro.
You know, you got to be a pro. You got to know what you're doing. You can't get on the field if you don't know what to do. And a lot of these guys, like I said, these young guys are they've come right in and they just picked it right up and just been going with us. You know, they're slowly becoming vets, and that's what we need. We're going to count on these guys. We need those guys to make plays. We're going to uplift them, and it's our job as vets to make sure they're ready. And so, I take that personal, and I want to make sure all those guys do a great job.
Earlier this summer, or even in OTAs, I think you said something to the effect of, it doesn't matter how many years it's been, there's always areas you're trying to get better. This training camp, what are some of those points of emphasis for you where you feel like you can think of?
Man, I think it all starts with fundamentals for me. Just being fundamentally sound, making sure that everything that Coach Olsen is coaching us to do, we're getting it done. And then for me, always completion. It's all about production. I'm always finding ways to get better, whether that's on the field or off the field. It could be leadership as well. I think Alex Guerrero has done a great job with me with just the leadership aspect and helping me continue to develop as a leader. So every part of my game has to improve. I can't pinpoint one thing because I think that's it's kind of taken away from everything else. We work hard on this practice field, and we come out here to get better, and that's what I try to do.
What are your biggest impressions working with Ashton and Crosby so far?
Great players. Ashton is a smooth, running back out of the backfield. We've seen what he can do, against contact and breaking tackles. And the thing that's, really impressing me is his ability to catch out of the backfield. He's a real natural in that aspect. And then I think Brock, man, he's an all-pro as a rookie. He's one of the better tight ends in the NFL. I can't get him the ball enough. I feel bad every time I don't throw him the ball. So, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm maximizing his ability. Because that's going to help our team.
Geno was really good. What are your thoughts on the defense so far?
Man, ballers. Shoot. Think about all the guys we got, just the new acquisitions, along with the guys that have been on the team. We got a really, really great defense on paper, and I think those guys are going to come along really well. It's our job to push them and attack them every day, and try and make them better, and they're going to do the same for us. So I think that we got a really good defense, and I think slowly but surely they're going to show that.
You said last year was a year of clarity.
Nav, what up, Nav?
Does he see any different from you, or what have you seen? Has he learned anything?
Pete doesn't seem different at all. I'm pretty sure he's learned a lot. That's just the way he is. He's always trying to improve, and I think, for me as, just a player, just seeing him, man, it's just great to see the energy that he continues to bring every single day. Our first team meeting was just jacked up, and, guys are, just, losing their minds in there. But, Pete, he loves it, and I think, he's only going to continue to get better as a coach because that's his mindset. That's the way he works.
Last thing year 13 for you. You've been around centers.
Yeah, year 13. Yo, what's up with the audio? I'm about to sue them.
It was bad. I was watching it earlier, and they didn't have microphones right.
Just gotta sit down and talk. Just get to know him as a person. That guy, he's an extremely hard worker. Him and Maxx are like tied at the hip. Those guys work every single day. It's about repetition with us. So a lot of film work, a lot of classroom work, and he's doing a great job already. But for us, man, it's just about getting better each and every day and staying focused. I think he liked it. He told me he liked it.
Last question, guys. Last question. Pete said yesterday he already has expectations to win a lot of games, not just in people on last year's win total, but have a winning record. Are your expectations already in line with Pete's team already in training camp?
Yes, sir. As a great man once said, just win, baby. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to win. Again,
that was the greatest response
winning
ever.
Habits, creating a winning mentality. That's something we're doing already. So we just got to take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Thank you, guys.
All right, y'all. So, I guess I'm gonna take the reins on this one first. I liked everything he said. The fact that he said repetition, because that's key. Repetition is key. And I had a few jobs where it's just repetition. Matter of fact, my job right now that I got is repetition. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same shit over and over and over. And you do get better and better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Nav. We appreciate you, bro. Yeah, make sure y'all go sub to Raider Shield family also, y'all. Go ahead. So you know what I'm saying, it does get you better, and it sharpens your mind. Another thing he said was after practice, reps. You know what I'm saying? After practice, getting it in with the receivers, doing next. That's another thing that's key. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, this was the perfect. This was the perfect. He was the perfect quarterback to get for us, yo. At this time, I don't think no other quarterback would have worked. I don't think Sam Darnold has the mind like. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying he's not smart. You feel me? But he doesn't have that mentality that Geno got. That get it out the mud mentality. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, and like I said, fucking year 13, bro. Like he done seen it all, done it all. You know what I'm saying? Been through it all. You know what I'm saying? Except for winning the Super Bowl. And I think that's his last step to, make sure that he's good and he wants to like he said, man, like the wise man once said. The wise man once said, just win, baby.
Yeah,
You feel me?
that was awesome.
Yeah, that's all I really got on Geno, man. I
Remember, just real quick, Joe, my daughter's about to leave. She said to tell you hi. I don't know if you remember back when you was recording the mixtape. She was always down there trying to memorize your lyrics.
Yeah. What's happening?
She just said, tell you hi.
Yo, what's going on? So I got new music.
Yeah, right.
Matter of fact, I'm about to play this. But that's what I got. So what y'all got, man?
You can go first. Mine is real easy. What I got.
Okay. I again, I'm excited by the way he's answering these questions and stuff. And we keep hearing the same thing over and over again. And it's not just because they're programmed to say this. This is how they feel and how he feels with the young guys. And I think he's going to be a great mentor for the wide receivers, the whole offense. I mean, we finally have somebody that can take control. Dude sat out for like what, 7 years basically of his career. I mean, he's got a chip on his
6.
shoulder. 6, okay. And he's got a chip on his shoulder, and that's what we want. We want players with the chip on the some players that have something to prove. You know, and I think Geno's that guy.
Exactly.
I think he's the best choice we could have got. I, I'm happy to have him over, Matthew Stafford even, just because it's more of a fit in our system and what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it for me.
Mine's easy. I have the feeling of listening to Geno didn't even sound like listening to Geno on a new team. Listening to Geno sounds like he's finally continuing his reigns under Pete Carroll. Like what they had started. Like that's kind of like the feeling like he's got that kind of confidence. Like this is how it was when me and Carroll first started. And then I guess the only other thing I would kind of say is Sack Taylor said a couple times like he likes how these guys sound honest. They're speaking their truth. They're speaking their real feelings. They're not talking some shit that's programmed. On the flip of that, Geno's new to the team. Chinn's new to the team. We haven't heard any veterans, but any of y'all going to remember the veterans ain't going to hold their fucking tongue. They had that presser with McNuggets back in the day, and they told that nigga, like, we losing because of you. Like, they wasn't holding their tongue at all. So if they're not feeling it, they're going to let you know. They're not going to lie about it.
Nah, facts. Nah, that's definitely facts. And yeah, they definitely trying to finish what they started. That's definitely
That's what it feels like. Like, you know.
If everybody's done, I do have one other thing I want to say about Jeremy Chinn. That last question they asked him was, "Hey, who won that one-on-one basketball game between Chip Kelly and Patrick Graham?" He's like, "I don't want to answer that question."
Uh-huh.
Hey, Chip probably schooled that nigga on some shit though.
Yeah.
Chip probably hitting hook shots like I ain't big for nothing.
Facts.
You got to go around the world to get to the ball, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nav said Geno look beefies. Nav, you gotta pause. You gotta chill with that, bro.
I got
you
it.
gotta chill. Nigga said Geno look beefy, bro. You gotta chill. Shout out Big Bro, son. He said that motherfucker in shape. Nah, he definitely in shape, though. He definitely looks,
Yeah.
He did put on some build. Yo, did y'all notice something though? I don't know if y'all seen like any of the little clips of them practicing, but did y'all see the quarterbacks? All the quarterbacks was wearing the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they doing that, right?
So they don't get used to throwing without them.
Without the pads, yeah.
Yeah, so that so they can get used to throwing with the pads on.
With the pads,
so,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you've been throwing so long without the pads. It's like once you put them on, your shit funny as hell.
Yeah. You ain't got the same rotation.
Yeah, I was watching those clips too. Sounds like the same one when all three of them were, just working on their footwork and throwing a pass. And you could definitely tell the difference between Geno Smith. The way he releases the ball is so fucking quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and in comparison to Aiden and Cam Miller, I mean, you could even a novice like me could see the difference in his throwing motion.
Oh, your dad is crazy.
I know, right? He's trying to build up these chills real fast.
He said AOC doped his boy fat.
I'm taking it he's not beefy anymore.
That's what he said. He said he's not a for no more either. He all doped his boy fat.
Yo. Come on, Dad.
Come on, Dad. I'm trying to stay serious and listen to Seth.
Right?
Man,
get through the segment real quick, Dad. Goddamn, bro. I'll run up these chills, goddamn.
All right, I'm gonna give him another one. I'm pretty sure you said give him another one.
Look, Chief N say pause.
Oh, you gotta love this chat, man. This chat
is
funny.
I'm telling you, we got the best chat in fucking YouTube, bro.
Yep. Wow. Smart and funny.
All right. So next is
Jacoby.
Next is Jacoby Myers, guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best I feel like I've played with, honestly. He's accurate, can throw the ball, can throw it far, can hit every spot, can move around. So he brings a lot to the game of football. It's going to be fun playing with him.
Jacoby, Pete Carroll wasn't shy about saying that the goal is to win a whole bunch of games. He doesn't care who hears that or how it lands anywhere else. He hasn't been very successful around here last year. So from your perspective, how encouraging or how satisfying is that to your coach to put it out there like that?
I feel like the confidence is contagious, honestly. Like you saying that out loud, saying it to the media, just show where you stand. So we feel every right to go out there and say it, and then honestly, we got to back you up. We can't just leave you out to dry. And I feel like this is that type of team. where if leadership say it, then we want to be the guys who support that fully. So we ready to do our part. Be good.
Coming off of the first 1,000 yard season, that was something I was never really worried about. But now that you got a taste of it, are you hungry for more?
If it means winning, honestly, like it was cool, but we sucked at the end of the day. So like that was a great feeling to have that, but that feeling kind of came and went. But I feel like if we would have won a lot more games, then that would have been better. So the goal, honestly, is to probably get it again, but win a lot more games with it. That'd be cool.
Trip to you a little bit that you're kind of the older statesman now.
Oh yeah,
it kind of flipped pretty quickly there.
Oh, definitely did.
You're a veteran now and a leader on the team and a bunch of young wide receivers.
Nah, definitely. It did kind of trip me out, but it's an opportunity. I feel like, I feel like I'm still young in my career, so this early to be able to be in a role of leadership and help guys get better in a way that I feel like helps them, I think that's going to be real beneficial to me, and it's going to help me get better. So I'm definitely looking forward to this opportunity.
Facts, man. That's facts.
Those two rookies, talk about how you're influencing them about their listening skills.
Honestly, their question asking skills, I feel like they reach out if they need help. They say what they have issues with. They pay attention. Surprisingly, because it's a new offense for all of us, I'm asking them sometimes, like, what did he say again? Like, what happened? What's the play? And they always on it. So it's a testament to those guys. They always paying attention. They thirsty for knowledge, honestly. They work hard. They're going to be great.
What was the team meeting like yesterday, the first team meeting of camp with Pete? Geno told us guys were losing their mind and he was really jacked up. Can you describe it for us?
No, it was full of energy, man. Guys got up there, told their story, told why they do this, what it mean to be a Raider. It was definitely a great opportunity to learn the vets, to learn Pete a little bit more. I feel like it was a good first step in the right direction, for sure.
How, on that line, how powerful is like the energy and culture that we
Yeah.
You guys feel that as well?
No, definitely. Like I said, it's contagious. Like I said, I don't know how he do it. I don't know how he find that energy, where it's coming from, but just a little burst that he has pushes us all. And you can't come in here and have less energy than him. It just don't make sense.
This year, how much last year in California, how do you have fans in the stands, family all year, every day?
It's great, honestly. I mean, the family, the fans, that's a big bonus. And also your resources. I feel like we have our situations, our setups. We don't feel like we're away teams, you know what I mean? Like we're home, getting better every day in front of the fans. So it's a big family vibe here now.
How big is the preseason going to be for you guys? These games to be able to start adapting Chip Kelly's ideas, the chemistry with the quarterbacks and everything that
Yeah. I mean, that's huge. It's a lot of new around here. A lot of players, not new faces, new schemes. Well, this preseason going to be an opportunity to show what we can do and give us some momentum to carry on, honestly. So I think we're taking every game serious, or I plan on taking every game serious for sure, and we're going to see where it goes.
No, that means they playing preseason.
Somewhere in the middle. It's definitely different. I wouldn't say it's drastic because football is football at the end of the day. Like, you get into your spots, but the way he gets to them is definitely different. How he likes to spread the field or condense the field. It's unique, but I enjoy a new opportunity because every time I get a new offense, it's just a little bit more I can add to my game. So it's cool.
With that being said, how important was it to retain what you guys picked up in OTAs and mandatory minicamp, bringing it into today?
Nah, that was big. Like we needed that OTAs. We went really hard in OTAs. Like, we practiced full speed, like 100% at the time. So we needed that time to really get a jump start on the season and move us in the right direction.
Takeaways so far on the quarterback room, a lot of new faces, and Jacorian's like the main returning guy. Thoughts on the corners?
I don't think that's my place to really speak on, honestly.
Right.
Like, I can tell you about the season, but I'm gonna let them play that out, and whenever the chips fall, that's what it's gonna be.
How's that time to take mandatory training camp, and now the training camp with Pete Carroll? Of course, it's time that you guys rest, but he also wanted you guys to come back into that shape that you guys have ever been.
I mean, honestly, I feel like as a pro, if a coach got to tell you to be in shape for camp, then it's probably a problem. So, I mean, I think all the guys went home and tried to get better. Well, at least it looked like it today. Everybody showed up in shape, and yesterday during the conditioning test, we were all pushing ourselves. So, I'm excited.
You've been described not as your favorite receiver's favorite receiver.
I appreciate that.
How do you plan on this season to continue to help your game and earn more respect?
Honestly, I mean, the respect will come if it comes. I feel like for me personally, that leadership thing is real big. Like I said, because now I am the oldest guy in the room right now. Well, second oldest, not affiliated, but I want to be somebody that helps the guys get better. You know what I mean? I want our group to be the best group. Like, it ain't even about me, because if we could all collectively eat, that means we could all collectively get one-on-ones and then win on third down, win in critical situations, and everybody get paid when everybody wins. So I'm looking forward to that. Appreciate it.
Jacob, a lot of guys say they have their superpower. Like Geno says, it's his accuracy. What do you think is your superpower as a receiver? Route running, cuts.
I think I'm just real balanced, honestly. I feel like I don't do anything exceptionally great, but I do everything decently. So you got to kind of just play for everything. That's hard to do as a DB, I feel like.
Yeah. By the way, older, relatively.
Appreciate that. So.
Watch to the end for a discount code to Restream's Upload and Stream. Being a content creator can feel like you've always got to be on. Always.
What up?
All right, so what you think about my guy Jacoby Myers? We're gonna spin it back to Sacktown. Go ahead on.
Sacktown? Oh, okay. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry, man.
You gotta chill. On me, you gotta chill. Yeah, write it down, goddamn. Hair up.
Fuck, I'm writing it. Got my fucking chill quill right here.
He said the chill quill.
It's got a feather on it. I got a feather on it. It's my chill quill.
Yo, you gotta chill. Wait a minute. Bro, wait a minute, dog. Hold up. Yo, didn't Doug Funny have some shit called the quill?
Yeah. He had the feather in the front of his head with a belt holding that shit. He's gonna be running around with pork chop.
Hey, he do got a little pork chop.
Yeah, it's a dog. The dog with pork chop.
I do that pork chop.
Oh shit! He said the chill quill.
Yo, he got the chill quill. Oh, you need to get
it got a feather on it too.
You need to get a belt. You need to tie that bitch around your head. Quill. Yo, son.
What's my chill quill say? Fresh out of fucks. The pin says on it.
Yeah, this shit's funny.
Okay, what were we talking about? Shit. Oh yeah, the Jacoby interview. Damn, I'm totally gone now. Well, one of the main things I loved about what he said, and is kind of a common thread, is, man, we're in shape because the OTAs were strong. They were fast. They were going at it. So it helped them lead into this. I really liked what he said about the conditioning of the team. You know, they all pushed each other, you know, and it's just one good thing after another. But Jacoby too, he is so freaking modest. I mean, I don't do nothing, you know what, I can't exponentially, but you know, on most things I'm decent. Really? You're decent? At 1,000-yard season, and he calls that decent.
And no
That's
drops.
just the kind of guy he is, man.
No drops. That's with 4 different quarterbacks.
No drops. Yes.
4 different quarterbacks.
0. That's unheard of.
Come on now. Yo.
So, but yeah, that's kind of what I got out of Jacoby, and just his, you know, well, you know, the other thing, there is one more thing. The when he talked about, you know, how he's coaching up the other, you know, shoot, I was going to sneeze. When he was coaching up, you know, they were talking about him coaching up the other receivers. He goes, "Hey man, I don't tell them nothing. If they want to come to me, you know, on special knowledge." But what did he say? Just like Jeremy Chinn did, there was times when I was, asking the rookies, you know, what was this? I missed that. What was this? And they would know. So
Yeah.
all great signs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not facts. um, you want to roll? You want to roll? Finale? You want me to go?
It's up to you, bro. It's up to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Go ahead.
The main thing I had liked that he said is it's kind of like it's an honest, truthful thing, but it's almost like on a cocky level that I had like what he said when they asked how were the other players coming in condition wise, and he kind of like you could tell like he kind of like laughed at him like what the fuck you asking me that for? He was like, if you're a professional.
Right.
You ain't supposed to come in here not ready in condition. You should be working out all year long. Like what are you asking me that for? Like, we professional. But I like that because then it shows, and then he followed up by saying everybody looked good in the tour days and everything like that, and the conditioning and everything. So it was kind of like he let us know the team they're ready. You know what I mean? They just got to get their plays and everything. That physical aspect, they're prepared already. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Like, but yeah, mostly from him. I was going to say, the other two seem like excited. Geno seems real enthusiastic about being back with Pete and continuing what he's going to do. But like Unc said, Jacoby Myers just said like he's humble. It's almost like, no, this is what I do. Like, I'm not trying to be too cocky about it. It's just what they told me to do, and I'm just doing the best that I can do at it. But it's like, damn, you ain't dropped the ball, not near once. like, you know what I mean? Like, you're doing better than what you're portraying.
And everybody had one quarterback except you.
Yeah. Multiple QBs, and then I had also
no props.
When they tried to give him some props, and he was like, "Yeah, that was all fine and dandy last year, but we wasn't winning. Like, we sucked. So I'm expecting wins this time." So he's always saying, like, if I got to sacrifice like what I was doing yard wise, if we fucking winning, I'm good. Like, do what we got to do.
Nah, fact. So, y'all know how I feel about Jacoby Myers. I've been raving about this guy for a long time, years, because I always felt like he could be a number one receiver, and he's proven time and time and time again that he can be a proven number one receiver. And this year he finally gets his shot, and I think he's gonna do just like he did last year, but better because he has G. Smitty throwing him the ball. You feel me? I think he's gonna what's that word? Galvanize? Is that the word? The team, like the receiving group, like he's gonna gather them together, and and even the younger guys like Thornton and Besh, he gonna give them some game. You know what I'm saying? Tommy, touchdown Tommy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's very underrated.
I'm gonna call him Tom Millie. So
I like G Smitty. That's a good one.
I got that from his stick.
Oh.
Definitely underrated. He's underrated. And yeah, our receivers is definitely going to eat. I can't wait to see what Trey Tucker and Jacoby Myers do. Them two especially because of the debacle of last year. But I can't wait to see what they do
the year before
with Geno. Right. But now
he and Minshew.
Right.
The only time y'all really got the D-ball was when AOP came in there.
Hey, just imagine, right? If fucking Devontae Adams would have just fucking chilled out and stuck with it. He'd fucking have Geno Smith as his quarterback, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that our offense would have been fucking dynamic. All he had to do is just chill.
Yeah.
Fuck hurt. Nigga, I don't care if you would have played hurt the rest of the season. I don't give a fuck. As long as you knew what was what. And he knew what was what. He knew what was up. Motherfucker got up out of there so fast. Now look, he probably kicking himself in the ass.
I'm waiting to see what the depth chart is, man. I've been asking that shit ever since the draft.
What? Oh, yeah.
What positions the receivers will be in. All I've been saying is Jacoby going to be number one. After that, I'd be like, every day I'd be changing my mind.
Right. We just picked up Philip Dorsett, bro. I believe he's going to be wide receiver 2. And Trey is going to be wide receiver 3. He's going to play the slot. And they're going to be swapping out back and forth. Or Trey Tucker could be the 2, and Philip Dorsett could play, because he could play the slot too.
Got get that shit in there, bro.
Yeah, but I think he wants to start off with the vets and ease the younger players in. Some might start earlier than others. You never know. So
yeah.
Well, that's what I take. All right, y'all. So y'all got anything else on Jacoby?
Nah. But I gotta go. I gotta pick up my girl. It's 11:30 here.
All right. Shit.
All right, now have a good night, man.
Yes, sir.
Love talking with you, man.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Hit me when y'all come.
I got you.
All right. One.
Peace. So, all right, here's Maxx Crosby, y'all. This is Maxx Crosby.
Yeah.
How good was it to get back out there? First day of training camp, how'd you feel?
It was amazing, man. Just the energy, feeling, everybody on the team flying around and just having fun and get back on the field together. It wasn't perfect. There's definitely things we could clean up. We're not in pads yet. It's the first day, just getting out there and kind of getting our, trying to get back in that groove. It was there's some ups and downs, but overall, I feel like it was a solid day. So we got room to improve.
How important was it to retain what you had in OTAs and mandatory minicamp and come in today and not feel like it's day one?
Yeah, honestly, we talked about it yesterday, but we went so hard in OTAs, it feels like today was smooth. It wasn't previous training camps where you come in and day one, people are dying, stuff like that. I know the guys have been working. A lot of the dudes have been here, training ever since we got done with OTA. So, we've had a big group here working and training. I know a lot of guys. Geno's been in Miami getting to work, and just had guys out there as well. So, it just felt like we were right back to business. So, yeah, I know on a personal level, there's little things that, today just cleaning up, not second guessing a couple things. But, yeah, just overall as a team, it was great seeing guys fly around and have fun. So, it's just an opportunity every day to get better.
Were your thoughts on Jamal Adams and what he brings to the back?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a full circle moment. I was I think a freshman or a sophomore in high school. I think I was actually a freshman, and we played Hebron in high school in the playoffs. In the first round, he was on Hebron in Texas, and I got to see him. I didn't play a snap. I'm sitting on the sideline, and my brother was a starter on that team at Colleyville.
Hey, Nav, you want to hold on for just a little bit longer? I'm gonna get you on in a
Jamal's
second.
team. But I'm not gonna lie, Jamal, I told this in the team meeting yesterday. Jamal is one of the coldest players I've ever seen in person. Up to that point, I've never seen somebody like that.
After this, what's the name?
Fast forward, coming to the league, we played the Jets a couple times earlier in my career, and I got to see him, and that was his prime. He was a perennial Pro Bowler, highest paid safety at the time, and he's had a couple injuries, things like that since then, but.
just being able to, follow his career. I've been, we didn't even know who we were at the time.
What up?
But just kind of it's full circle coming back together. I seen him in here first thing in the morning yesterday, and we got to chop it up. We know a lot of people mutually, so it was like we've known each other from a distance, but it was, it felt like I've known him for years. Finally getting to meet in person and chop it up. So yeah, he's a great player. He's dynamic, flies around. He's got the right type of energy. We just got to get, it's like everybody else, keep stacking days and show up with positive energy. And I think he's gonna help us. Oh, high school, yeah, of course. That was the first thing I told him. I'm like, I remember. I told him I hyped him up a little bit. I was like, bro, you're insane. You're playing running back. You're playing linebacker. I was like, yeah, we whooped y'all's ass. So shout out to my brother, and then they definitely got after him for sure.
Yesterday when Coach Carroll was talking, he said that he hasn't known him that long. He's a majority of somebody he trusts. He wants to see carry as much down the road. How you got to take on that responsibility? His first year working with.
Yeah, honestly, being a leader is just part of who I am, and being, part of my, evolution as a player. I want to get better in every way I can. I would push myself, just like I push my teammates. You know what I mean? I never asked somebody to do something I wouldn't do, and that's the way I live and how I operate. And Coach Pete, Coach Carroll has done it at the highest level. He's won a national championship, won a Super Bowl. And for me, I'm just trying to absorb as much information from him and learn from him because he's been around so many great players. And everybody I've talked to, from Marshawn to, Marshawn to freaking Richard Sherman, all those guys, they speak the world of him. And those guys, those are guys I looked up to coming up in this game. So, man, it's been an awesome experience so far. So I'm just, like I said, just soaking up information and really just trying to learn from him and relay that message to the guys.
Pete also said yesterday he expects the Raiders to win a lot of games.
Yeah.
To have a winning record right from the jump. Are your expectations already in line with Pete's training camp?
100%. I expect to win every time I come on the field. I don't care what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's every drill, everything we do. I'm expecting to win, and that's how I carry myself. But that's just an individual thing. Pete's the same thing. He's been winning at the highest level for a long time. But it's got to be all of us if we want a chance. And so we got to be able to push each other. We got to be able to pull others in our direction and get everybody on that same wavelength so we can go out there and execute on Sundays. And, we got a lot of work to get there. It's July right now. We got, we don't play our first game until September. We got a lot of work to do. But I know the guys are going to put in the work. And I know for me, I expect to win. Every time I go out there, I expect to win. I don't care, losing from me.
Guys, right now, Christian still out with his foot injury, but when you look at those guys in that rotation, like Jonah and Zach, guys like that, what do you see from them so far in the process, and what are you trying to do to kind of help them along the process?
Yeah, they've been great. I can't lie. Jonah is a special talent. Dude can play. He don't even know it yet. You know what I mean? But he's going to be a hell of a player. Tonka, JJ. You got Tyree, getting reps inside. And he's gotten reps inside the last couple of years as well. But we got a ton of talent. And
did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Tyree Wilson is getting reps inside. He fuck around and be the starter.
Well, I just said, yep. Yeah, I mean, that was huge.
Michael Bennett all over again, I'm telling you. I'm dead serious, huh? If you put Michael Bennett wasn't that as tall as he wasn't as tall as, well, maybe he was. I gotta look. But he was big as shit. I'm gonna look it up after this.
It's a game day because we need them. You know what I mean? They're gonna be out there. They're gonna be playing week 1, week 2, week 3, all the way through the season. So we know they're young, but we need them. If we want a chance to win, and I know they're gonna step up. And Adam Butler, he's the first name I should mention. He's been here. He's been one of the best players on the interior in the league, in my opinion, the last few years. So yeah, we got a ton of guys, and I know they're gonna be ready to go. And obviously, having Malcolm back on the other end is. People haven't talked about that, at all. And I feel like it's crazy because he was just coming off the best year of his career. He's coming off a breakout year, and then he gets hurt right before last season. So having him back, I think is going to be huge for us. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to continuing getting better with him every day.
Continue with that. You talked about Malcolm.
All we need is my nigga Christian Wilkins, baby.
Like having to go through that with him and what you learned about him throughout that whole time.
I mean, it sucked because we're just sitting there. We're two competitive dudes that are in the damn training room every day. You know what I mean? It's like it drove us crazy at first, but that's the cards were dealt. But it's part of the game. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, but I know one thing about Malcolm. Like I speak about him all the time for a reason. He's a guy that I've never had to worry about. We have a great relationship, but he's a guy that shows up every single day, and he knows what it's like to work. He knows what the expectation is. He knows what the standard is. He's somebody I never have to question. I never have to get on his ass because I know he's going to be out there performing at his highest level, and he's always pushing to get better. So I love that dude. I can talk about how special of a player he is, but as special as a person too, because he's another Matt guy. You know what I mean? We stay close. That's my guy. He's made it from the dirt, and I know he's going to come back with a vengeance and play great football this year.
A lot of guys that have been here for a couple years just haven't experienced success at the highest level. Like, how hard is it to get everyone to believe in it?
I mean, if you don't believe, then you're wasting your time. There's always gonna be the negativity until you win. Shit, everyone's gonna be negative. Unfortunately, like you guys are media people. Like you guys love that shit, and I don't blame y'all. Like it's part of y'all's, part of your guys' job. You the negative, the positive, whatever it is. And we haven't won much, and y'all got to keep it real. So, like, I do respect it as much as y'all piss me off sometimes. It is what it is. Like, I respect y'all because you keep it real. We haven't won much in this since I've been here. I've made the playoffs one time, and that's not what I expect. Like, I expect perfection and excellence every day. But overall, I can't do it by myself. Geno can't do it by himself. Pete can't do it by himself. It's got to be all of us. So, we got to be delusional enough to believe in what we can truly do. That's the only way you can go out there and win. People thought I wouldn't be in this position. People never thought I'd be in this position, and they still doubt me. And I think and I'm gonna keep proving them wrong. You know what I mean? And making them look crazy. And I know we got a lot of guys who have that type of story. Pete was the same way. Pete got fired twice before he became a successful head coach. So I know everyone in here is bought in. I'm not sitting here to make a bunch of big predictions and all that shit. Like we got to go do it and go win. But I fully expect to win. You know what I mean? There's no doubt about that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's been cool just seeing a full group of guys go out there in the field together and truly just enjoy being around each other. We're in the locker room, in the weight room. It's just like the energy is always on point, and it's something that can't be forced. You know what I mean? It's just something that's got to be built, and we're doing that for sure.
You mentioned you as a leader, but also Geno as a leader on the opposite side of the ball. You're able to look across that line of scrimmage and see a leader like that. What does that mean from your perspective?
It's special. Reality in football, if you want to win, like you got to have a quarterback. Let's be real. Geno's a hell of a quarterback, and he's another guy that gets slept on for some reason. But Geno can play, and he's super competitive, and getting to see him and go against him every single day has been an awesome experience so far. So, we have those conversations all the time. Me and him have gotten real close. He's a dude that, like I said, literally the day. His people know my people. His agents are. He's a Washington guy, so like I kind of knew what was going on from a little insider stuff, at that time, and I kind of got word, and I was like, this would be crazy if it happens, and it did. So I've been so fired up about him since day one, and I know he's definitely coming here to prove himself and show the world what he's all about. But yeah, like getting the line up against him and seeing the way he competes and throws, just throwing the ball, like he can sling the ball, make every single throw, which is, definitely, it's good sometimes. When you're on defense, you're like, damn, it is what it is. But on Sundays we're gonna be fired up and celebrating, and it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, I can go on and on about Geno, man. I love that guy. He's been great so far.
We talk a lot about the defense guys taking up your way, but it seems like Jackson is kind of the
yeah.
What's that relationship like? What's happening to you?
Yeah, it's funny. It's something I like to be 100% real. Like last year, me and Jackson did not have a great relationship. You know what I mean? And I'm hard on guys. You know what I mean? Especially young dudes. Like there's respect that's got to be earned. When you come into this league and this locker room, especially, like there's a certain standard I expect from the guys, and he did a lot. Like the amount of growth he's had in the last year has been unbelievable. If I was sitting here a year ago and you would have told me all the stuff he did this offseason to get himself in this position he's in, I truly wouldn't believe you, but that's the beauty in this game. Like, you have a choice every day. If you want to get better, you want to get worse. There's no such thing as staying the same. And that dude he's got all the talent in the world. He's strong as a freaking ox. He's a great dude. He's a baller. But it's about the details. And he's come in this offseason with a mindset that he's going to take that next step. And he's done that. You know what I mean? He's been super consistent. He's been, dialed in on the details. He's been here. Me and him are the first guys here every single day. And he's been consistent with it the whole time. And I can't say enough. Like, that's really all I can ask for. If you show up, I mean, it's not going to be easy. I mean, he definitely got off the hook a little bit because I was going through my injury, so I couldn't really kill him fully. But it was great having him to get back this summer. He was going to Australia, comes back, and I got to really run him in the dirt. And, I'm healthy 100%. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? We're about pushing each other and getting better every day. So, yeah, I'm so proud of that dude. And I know he's gonna have his best season yet. And I can go on and on, but the energy he brings is infectious.
What did you make of Patrick Mahomes calling you the best edge rusher in the NFL?
I thought it was dope. For him to recognize and give me that respect it means a lot. We've been going at it for 6 years now, and we expect to go have a lot more wars as we move forward. But I think it's just when you have. I just had this conversation. It's another conversation I had yesterday, but it's so real. Like, I've had the honor to meet some of the greatest players, greatest people, greatest across all different types of walk of life. And I can say this, like, when you meet somebody else that's an ultimate competitor and that is all about what you're about, I don't even have to say nothing. It's just you click right away. And I'm not saying I'm friends with him whatsoever, you know what I mean? Like, I respect the hell out of him, you know what I mean? But, like, at the end of the day, he knows what time it is, and I know what time it is with him. But I just got to meet Kevin Garnett. Like, I've never met the dude in my life, and it felt like he was family to me. Me and him were talking shit back and forth. We were there for an hour and a half just talking, and we were, like, ready to go do it, like, go play basketball, football, whatever it was. Like, we were so hyped up. Steve Smith Sr., I met with him like 2 months ago. I've never met the dude in my life. We were talking shit in the first 2 seconds, and we were like just on that same type of energy. But it's like when you have somebody that is truly obsessed and loves what they do, it's like you walk in the same room and you just know. Like, I don't even have to say nothing. You're just on that same type of time. So I got the ultimate respect for Pat. I've said it a million times. He's the ultimate competitor. I look at myself as the ultimate competitor. I look at myself as the best in the world. I know he thinks he's the best in the world, and you know what I mean? I've said it myself. So
we talk about
he brings the best out of me. I know I bring the best out of him. So definitely looking forward to those wars. But we got a lot of work to do until we get there. Appreciate it.
All right, and that was it. So what you think, Unc? We're gonna start with Maxx Crosby, and then we're gonna go to the presser in a hole.
Okay. Again, 2 players in a row that said we trained so hard in the OTAs that this stuff is nothing. We're ready. Their conditioning was good when they came in for their conditioning test, and just the way he talks, And I didn't know that him and Jackson Powers Johnson were not buds the first year, but they are buds now. And the way he praised, JPJ and everything, he was praising everybody.
Right.
One thing I think the Raiders need to do is up their audio game. In these pressers, man, you can hardly hear the questions.
Yeah, that's why I turn it up like that.
Get a fucking boom mic or something, man. Put a mic in, so we can hear what the questions are instead of trying to figure out the questions were by what the answers are.
Right.
But as far as Maxx, I mean, you gotta love him, man. I mean, taking people under his wing as usual.
Yeah.
And he just does not want to lose. I mean, the dude. I mean, everybody wants to win, but that dude is a freaking driving passion to him. That's not good enough. Been here 6 years and fucking been to one playoff game. That's not good enough. That's not what I'm going for. You know.
That's why I'm saying 10 or more games. 10 and
Yeah.
7
Me,
is the floor.
I said 10-7 too. I think all three of us. When Finale was on here, he said 10-7 too.
Because I'm trying to tell people, man, they not playing. They not playing. You got the right coach up in here. You think they playing? Well, go ahead, finish.
No, I'm good. Go ahead, man.
But like I said, you think they playing? They ain't playing. They
Hey,
not playing around. Everybody, when you know that everybody come in condition like that,
yep.
you never heard that before.
Nope.
Not here, everybody coming in super conditioned, and then they was training so hard that Gruden couldn't even get that shit out of them. You feel what I'm
Nope.
saying? This is the
Yeah.
energy, the aura that this man's putting around in that building. It's the energy and the aura. He did it in Seattle. He did it at USC. He did it with the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do it with the Jets, but nobody can do it with the Jets. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's sky's the limit for us, yo. I think we're gonna be. I think we're gonna be. We already know we in tip top shape. We A1. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's the main thing. Everybody came in ready to play. Is what. Oh, we're still talking about Maxx.
When the last time you seen Maxx this happy, yo? You feel me?
It's been a few years. Maybe the day he signed his contract. Other than that, yeah.
Right.
But no, he's truly happy. He's truly happy with Geno. He was so excited. They heard it, like you said, he, he heard it coming down the pipeline when it really happened. He was excited, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and because he doesn't want to be the main guy. He just is, on defense especially. And
Yeah.
but he loves the players they're bringing in. He loves their competitiveness, and he seems happy. He's happy with the coaching staff. He's happy with the players they're getting. He's happy with the direction they're going,
Right.
and he can now see that Lombardi trophy in his future. Whereas he had, I mean, logically thinking, he knew there wasn't really a chance. But
Right.
don't tell him that. But
Yeah. Right.
he's got a strong supporting cast. Like how he, you know, what he said about Adam Butler was awesome.
Well, we already knew about Adam Butler.
Well, I know, but I mean, but for him to go ahead, for Maxx to go ahead and put it out like that, that dude's one of the best interior defensive linemen in the league, as far as I'm concerned. I think is how he put it,
Yeah.
or in my opinion, whatever he said. But,
I mean, they try to talk bad about his pass rush, but he showed that last year.
yeah. And then he brought up Koontz. Nobody's talking about Koontz, is what he said. You know,
Right.
he was coming off of his best year of the season, and then he got hurt before the season started. So we're happy to have him back. I know Maxx is glad to have him back. That's going to take some of the pressure off of him. They're going to
Yeah.
have to, it's almost like defenses have to pick their poison against our offense, but the offense has got to pick their poison against their defense as far as the lines are considered. Who are you going
Right.
to double team? Who are you going to just put a chip block on? Are you going to double team Maxx and then put chip block on him? Well, guess what? Then that means Kuz is getting single coverage. So,
Right. And the good thing is we know that now Tyree is playing some inside. He's
yes.
getting the reps on the inside. That's gonna be great. He can start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I've been screaming for them to move Tyree to tackle. We all have,
right.
because he definitely played better tackle than he did it in.
I think that's his natural position in the NFL. It's okay to
Yeah.
switch. People are like,
Hmm.
oh, I want him as he should be playing where we got him at. It
Yes.
don't matter as long as he's contributing.
Yes.
So it's okay to go from wide receiver to cornerback and be the greatest, and that's okay. But somebody
Yeah.
can't switch from DN to D tackle. That's a problem. So I think it's great. I think that's what he needs. You feel me? Exactly what he needs.
So, what are your thoughts on the overall?
Um, well, you go first, or you want me to go? I can go.
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead. You go first this time.
um, all in all, I mean, it was a lot of great takes. Um, we know that they pushing each other. They going the extra mile to get better. Um, we know that certain players are having getting reps at in other spots. I'm saying so. Yeah. Go ahead, on.
Okay. I The overall thing I got about it was, you know, first of all, OTAs and making it easier, to transition to training camp because they're already been firing off, you know, regardless of style paths and with that, it doesn't matter. They're still having quick passes, productive practices, and running full speed, I think was mentioned. We're running full speed of these, OTAs, and now we're going to do the same thing here, you know,
Right.
and it's just, man, it just makes me feel good, you know, to hear all this unity, how people are helping each other out. People are, even the guys that played longer, admitting that they said, they're the humbleness of it, you know, you know, hey man, sometimes, it's not just I'm just not coaching up the rookies. Sometimes asking them, okay, I didn't quite hear that. What was that? That's all good shit to hear. And the rookies have the answer. That's fucking awesome news already.
Yeah.
But like everybody else, we can't wait for 4 days to the pads come on so we can really see what's going on there.
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be dope, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's gonna be dope.
No, I'm
Um,
yeah.
Go ahead,
We're
on.
all really looking forward. We're all really looking forward to this season. We have good reason to, and
Yeah.
I can't wait. What's it? 17 days now, or till the first preseason game? A couple weeks, man. It's almost here, man.
Nah, preseason starts next week.
Well, yeah, with the Hall of Fame. I mean the Raiders preseason, the first Raiders game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because they have the Hall of Fame game
Who's in
next
the
week.
Hall of Fame game? I'm gonna watch that.
Detroit and fuck, who is it? Detroit and somebody. I can't remember. Oh, San Diego or
LA
the Chokers. The
Chargers.
Chokers. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to get a good look on them. Well, now this is the Just Kick It segment. Y'all get y'all comments in or questions or whatever y'all jokes or whatever y'all want to say. You want to hop on? I'll send them in. But oh man, this is gonna be an exciting season, man.
Yeah, yes it is, and I can't wait.
It's definitely gonna be an exciting season. And I'm gonna enjoy every last bit of it, man. I'm telling you. Because one thing about what Pete Carroll said, yeah, we're gonna win a bunch of games. I will not get that. Not for now till the season starts and the season go on. I will not get that out my head. That's always gonna be in my head. That we're gonna win a bunch of games. That's what he said. I don't care who hears it. No,
Yeah, yeah, that was awesome.
he ain't guaranteed nothing. He said we're gonna
Mm-mm.
win games. That's it.
Yeah, we're gonna win a bunch of games.
So those who try to twist the words, talking to
Right, right.
the Stephen A's of the world and all you nutballs.
Yeah. Well, before I actually heard the press conference, I heard people saying that, oh yeah, Pete's predicting 10 wins this year. That's not the fuck what he said.
He's right. He
And
said
he doesn't
yeah,
go below 10 games in the last 20 years,
yes,
which,
exactly.
that's all he said. And he said, we're going to win a bunch of games. And I don't
It
care
was
who
true.
hears that.
I think he was feeling himself. Pete was feeling, man. Good old Pete was feeling himself, yo. Pistol. He was feeling himself because that motherfucker said, "I ain't shoot." He said, "He wish he would have cussed." He said, "Shit, I ain't won. I ain't go under 10 wins in 20 years." That's outrageous, yo. That's crazy. And just imagine. But I said that though, didn't I? I said
Yeah,
that. He's not.
I'm
I
I'm
said
I'm
that.
still
He's not
I'm
trying to.
still at 10.
Huh?
I'm still at 10
No, what I'm
or
saying is,
better.
I was saying, I've been saying that though, that he said
Yeah.
he wasn't going under 10 games. He's not trying to win under 10 games. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna win a bunch of games, bro. Man, what? What I'm saying, it's gonna be a dogfight for everybody, yo. That's why we conditioning and stuff like that. For like the more like for like the fourth quarter and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The more that one team is conditioned, is the one team that's more conditioned is the team that's gonna win the game. You feel me?
Yeah, they're going to be ready to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Cause look how many games we gave up, yo.
Oh God.
7 games. I think it was like 7 or 8 games that we gave up.
Yep.
Either in the third or the fourth quarter. That's outrageous. We can't have that. That's why Pete is going to make sure that we are good and conditioned. You feel me?
Exactly. And obviously they're holding up to that so far. So
You
so
feel
I'm
me?
I'm I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Nah, you gotta chill.
Okay. Shit.
You gotta
Sorry.
chill.
Alright. Fuck. I'm waiting.
So
So anybody got any questions or
he said,
comments? Or...
Rosetown said, he said Pete standing on business in the Nike Monarch. He said, he said, he wiping them off every time he step in the building. Now that's facts, bro. Definitely. He said, don't lose control, Sacktown, and fall off that chair.
No, I'm good. I got arms on my chair, so.
Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. For real, appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Salute to y'all. So Saturday, right? Blue will be on along with
Yes.
And we'll be having a GoFundMe for Lord Stanley. Is that correct, Monk?
That's correct, yeah. And all the medical bills they've been having to pay for.
So I need everybody to pull up, man, and come support.
What time is that show going to be on Saturday?
Probably like around 8, probably the same time, like 8.
Okay, all right. So I'll let her know. But yeah, she definitely said she could make it on Saturday. She's just working on college paperwork as usual.
Right. Hey, I'm playing the night shift until Sunday. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I told her sometimes you do an earlier show on Saturday, but sometimes when he does an earlier show on Saturday, he still does one in the evening. So.
Yeah. The one in the evening it'd be better. I'm falling off. I'm really not supposed to be doing anything during Saturday until the sunset, really. So.
Okay, that sounds cool with me.
So that's why I gotta get back to that. So. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And then I'll set it up though Friday night or Saturday night.
Okay. Well, I sent you those things, so I mean, let me know if you need me. Let me know if they get buried and you need me to send them again.
No, I got them. They won't get buried. You good? Yeah, you good. I got it. So, what can you give me the scoop on everything though? It was
on Blue. Oh yeah. Well, first, the reason she's not here tonight is because she's busy working on her college paperwork.
Right.
She's still trying to. She's already got acceptance from one school. She wants to get two, a couple more. So she's working on that kind of stuff. But the fundraiser is actually for her and her boyfriend with all the expenses. She's telling me the expenses of what these X-rays cost and these ultrasounds cost. Trying to figure out, and they're not rich,
right?
And it's really putting a crimp on their style. I mean, what they could do because they devote all their money to the dog because the dog's not in he doesn't have cancer or anything like that. Fortunately, they found out there's no masses in him. But all these tests they've been having to do, trying to figure out what's going on, is costing a lot of money. So whatever we can raise, you know.
What's bothering him though?
Um, well, he's got problems with his liver.
Uh,
Yes, and you know, thankfully it's not cancer. They couldn't find any lumps or marring on that, but they're trying to mess around with different medications, to figure out what's the best thing for them. And before they can do that, they have to have more tests. And it's just, and she will not skip a doctor's appointment or veterinarian's appointment for her dog. I mean,
well, I
that's
mean, you shouldn't. You know,
that's unheard of to her. That's her baby.
right?
Lord Stanley is her baby. She
Hmm.
she doesn't have no, human kids. She's got a four-legged kid,
Right.
and she loves him dearly. I love the dog. Everybody's met Stanley
Yeah, I
loves
love
him. Well, I haven't met him, but and uh, and her husband's 100% behind her on it. But they're just they just need some cash, to pay some of this money off. I mean, if you don't have a dollar or two or five or how much ever, you
right.
know, send thoughts, and stuff like that to her family. Those are much appreciated too. But if you can do something, do it. It'd be they're very good people, and they deserve a little help. They're just asking for a little helping hand. And she did not bring this up. I brought it up to her because
Right.
she's told me the situation. She didn't ask for it. I said, well, I'll talk to, a couple people, see if we can get some kind of fundraiser going for you. And she almost started crying. And I'm like, oh, no, that's just what we do for each other. That's what you do the same thing for me. But she wouldn't
Look,
think of bringing
chat,
it up. I did.
you you,
Yeah.
the chat, can y'all help me out? First thing y'all told me to do was pay it forward, and this is
Oh, yeah,
part of.
yeah. You always said that.
I did that with Lil Raider, and I don't mind doing that with Blue. So yeah, I don't mind. You know,
Well, just you putting it on the show,
even met,
just paying it forward
even
too.
met, but I like him as if he was mine. You feel me? Shout out
Yeah,
Lord
they're good people.
Stanley, Lord Stanley, my guy, lumberjack. Yes, sir. Hey, I might change. I might play. I might change my PlayStation gamer tag to that. Lumberjack, you're on that ass. I might do that.
Yeah, there's a beautiful sunset
Hey,
out here tonight.
thumbs, hit them thumbs, man. Make sure y'all hit them thumbs, please.
Hit them
Get
thumbs,
your boy
subscribe,
in.
tell a friend, all
Jack
that good
lays the
stuff.
wood. Y'all was fucking with the wood all day today, son. Oh, we said to Sacktown and back down to the bay. Our deli got some lyrics over there. I see you, bro. Said Jack lays the wood, you know. It's my dude, cause do for the boys. I can put it in there. Yeah, man, it's gonna be dope, man. This team is gonna watch.
Yeah, fucking can't wait, man.
Like this Jones is gonna be mad. I'm telling you.
Hell, I can't wait for them to put pads on a few more days.
Nah, fact.
I'm into this season more than I have been in a long time. I feel more confident.
They're being passed by. I'm gonna say they're being
I think
passed by. Um, what's it? So this will be
they said 5 days, 5 days, practice. They've had one, so four
so
more days till they'll go to pads.
2, 3. Do they practice on Saturday?
I don't know I think they're pretty much practicing every day, but I mean, I don't know how Pete's going to run it. But they have so many days, only so many days that they can practice. But I don't know if he's going to give them a day off. I don't know how Pete's going to run it. So it'd be curious to find out.
Right. Nah, fact. Um, Roshan, I don't got my PS5 right now. But if you do want my gamer tag is Skilly underscore Bill. Skilly Bill. That is my real. It's short for skills to pay the bills, so Skilly Bill.
Oh.
You should hear the people on there. They hate me when I be because I got a big man, I got a 6'10". He hits threes. Then they be like, man, Skilly Bill, you butt, bro. Hitting them. Hold that. But I put the PS5 up to do this full time. You feel me? He said borrow from Sacktown. You know damn well Sacktown ain't got no PS5.
I used to have a PS2, but I gave it away to a friend because he was really looking for a PS2, and I never played it. I said, "Fuck, I got a PS2. You want it?" I never use it, so I
That
gave him all
motherfucker,
my PS2 stuff, my games, and everything.
bro. That nigga said PS2. I had PS2 in 2009.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was given to me. Somebody was pissed off at their boyfriend, and this guy worked maintenance work, and they found in the dumpster a bunch of stuff, valuable stuff, and he found two PS2s in there. So his girlfriend is throwing away all the shit, probably, and he snagged you and he gave me one. So I
Right,
never used it. So, well, I used to use it when my daughter was around, when she was a kid.
right,
But after that, I never used it. So, fuck, if you want a PS2, I got one. You can have it.
right. Nah, fact.
It was like, well, how much you want for it? I said, your birthday's in a few months. How about your birthday present?
Frank said I still play PS2. You need to upgrade, cuz. No, it's you got it wrong. You you got it wrong, Deli. It's Skilly Bill. Skilly underscore Bill. Definitely got it. Yeah, I mean, he said I'll buy the new one when the old one breaks. You must take care of your shit. Yeah, that means like, can you even play new games? Like, can you play any 25 games on that motherfucker?
I got to step for a second. Be right back.
Yeah.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Jerz. Stokes. DJ. Let's get it. Let's get it then. Yeah. You're. I'm just trying to get more. 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 I can see the hate. I'm confused why you do this. Used to be homeless, but really you was just
Frank said I'm old, Yerk. He said can't go wrong with them with San Andreas and them cheat codes or about unlimited money. Unlimited guns, unlimited ammo. He said I'm old, Yerk. So all good, Frank. In the middle streets, though, oh yeah, that should be different. Well, the game was dope on it. I think the Mortal Kombat games was dope on it. Low Rider and yo, my favorite game for PS2 is Need for Speed. Yo,
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Jerz. Stokes. DJ. Let's get it.
that was my favorite genre. Need for Speed, Underground, and then I think Carbon came out. I used to play that shit all the time, yo. I had the fastest Honda Civic ever in Need for Speed history. What I'm saying, Rose Town, I had this fucking, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I had this, I don't know what made me go to this car, bro, but I had this Civic bro. I put everything upgraded to the highest point in that car, bro. I had the fastest sitting, bro. That shit, I used to smoke cats with the nitrous. The body kit was fire, bro. Oh man, I used to paint it. Man, that whole. I might get the old just to play that shit again. I don't like the new Need for Speed. They didn't change it up. It look cartoonish and stupid. The old video games had carts instead of discs. Not facts. Shit, now you can choose digital or not. Yeah, Def Jam Vendetta, and yeah, that was my shits right there. Underground 2 and hard. Yup, that soundtrack. Yeah, the soundtrack was dope. Frank said loaded with laughing gas. Wow. I'll keep in y'all. Rebunting. I ain't trying to overdo myself. I gotta work in the morning. What we got? Like one more day. One more day. After well, 2 more days. If they ain't 12 o'clock yet. 2 more days and then I'm off. Yeah.
2 more days for what?
Then I'm off.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta look at my hours, man. Probably had like 50 some hours, almost 60 hours. That's just
Damn.
days. I know this check, next check, but this check gotta go to rent. Shit. So does the next check. It's crazy. He said Nas equals laughing gas. Oh, that's crazy. He said loaded with laughing gas. Oh yeah, that motherfucker was laughing. I think he passed by and laughed them niggas twice. He was laughing. He definitely putting that laughing gas to work. And another laugh.
Them other guys ain't laughing.
Yo, I always wanted to play Gran Turismo, but they fucking shits was their challenges was too long, bro. You gotta stay up and do a 24-hour lap. You gotta stay in first place. Like, nigga, what?
What?
Hell yeah, you ever play Gran Turismo?
No.
Let me know if y'all play Gran Turismo. Yeah, Gran Turismo was crazy.
I've heard of it, but I never played it. Yeah. Once it got past 2 buttons in the cross thing, you know, I wasn't doing very good with all those buttons and everything. Too much to think about.
Yeah, man. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. Yeah, Gran Turismo was a dope. It was a dope game. I ain't gonna lie. They actually came out with a movie which was really good, but it was too long. And I remember one time because I did it before. It was me and two of my other homeboys when we was in high school. Spent the night with my homeboy Crazy, played Gran Turismo all crazy. And we did the challenge. They was mad as hell because they went. We all was taking turns going to sleep. I woke up. Shit, when it's my turn to play, shit. Next thing you know, we went from first place to like sixth place, seventh place. It was something like that. They was mad as hell at me. I'm like, hey, nigga, I told you I don't really know how to play this shit. I don't even want to play this shit. They took over, and I went back to sleep. So, you know, okay, I'm about to, I'm finna go smoke. Bank said Gran Turismo is an excellent two players. Ridge Racing, yeah. Driver too. Oh, Driver was fired, yo. Driver was fired. Who getting that new man yet? Yeah, I probably ain't gonna get my shit today. Get my man Taz in the building. Lil Neff, what's happening, yo? True Crime Streets of LA, yeah, he used to play that. I never liked it. I thought it was alright, but I thought what's the name was a little better. Thought GTA was better. Lil Neff in the building, what's happening, Neff? Appreciate you pulling up. You can get the bag, yes sir. Gotta get to the bag, bro. You gotta keep this over my head, yeah. Keep this over my family's head. Godfather was a really good one too. I never played the Godfather. He said shit, doing the same thing you do. You know that's right, Neff. Nephew, you know that's right. I work at 7 nights saving up for SUVs. School's around the corner, bro. Nah, fact. You ain't lying. You was not lying. I told my son at home. He works right now. That nigga at work right now. He was like, yeah, I got some of the stuff on my list. He said, I just need a little help with it. So, yeah, I got you. So, help him out. with that name like with the name like Jersey, you gotta play the Godfather. I never played it, bro. I promise you, I'm gonna look at it. Though. I know my pops probably played it though. He still be playing like old game. You know it, Frank. You know it. Hide in that cloud, brother. We hide in that cloud. But yeah, guys, we getting ready to get up out of here. I really didn't want to be this long, but I mean, I thought it was excellent. We covered a lot of stuff, a lot of pressers and stuff like that. We're gonna be doing more of that throughout the week, all through training camp and stuff like that, y'all. So y'all be on the lookout. Because you know it's gonna be a lot of pressers in training camp. So a lot of interviews and stuff like that. So you know. So we're gonna get it going and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Jack,
you
what's
had a
that?
fire show tonight, man. You know, got
Definitely.
some Raiders content to grab onto now.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, people. Just stay tuned.
Said Europe Sacktown, sorry for my absence of late, but I've been really busy at work and have been tired. So have a great rest of the show, and I'll be back sooner rather than later. I appreciate you, brother. And I always appreciate you, Rorschach. You feel me? For coming through, man. And you always dropping that like button, man, and always showing love. So I appreciate you, brother. You take all the time you need, bro. You know you're always welcome. Actually, that's what I'm finna do right now and get some sleep. I gotta work in the morning. Frank said,
Well,
went to the funeral today. I'll throw up real quick. Yes, sir. Frank said, well, I went to a funeral today. Came here to cheer up. Thanks, bro.
oh,
Wow.
that's right. He lost an aunt, I think.
Dang, Frank. Sorry to hear that, Frank. Real Frank.
Yeah,
Sorry.
massive heart attack. Boom, gone.
Damn.
No warning.
Damn. I think Rob said something about he lost his aunt, too. It's crazy, man. Sorry for your loss, Frank. I'm glad you came
Frank,
here.
I'm sorry if I misquoted you. Maybe it was Robert Pena I was thinking about. So I shouldn't have said that.
But yeah, Frank. Hey, man, I'm glad you came through, man, and we was able to cheer you up, bro. You know, that means a lot, bro. Definitely appreciate it, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? You came here for some clearance, some what is that? Some healing. You feel
Yeah,
me?
some
So,
therapy.
right. Good friend, 40 years, great guy. Dang, yeah. I know how it feels to lose partner, man. I lost a couple partners. Well, I really lost a close, but you know how it go, man. Uh, sorry for your loss, brother. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, a lot of people. RP Harry Gale, man. Harry Gale, man. RP to the big homie. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the big homie, Harry Gale, man. Let me put it up there for you, man. Here we go. Matter of fact, do this for my man Frank. I'm gonna do this for my man Frank, my man Harry.
I
We're
will.
gonna have a moment of silence real quick. moment of silence real quick. You feel me? Y'all ready? Yes, sir. Salute Harry Gale, man. R.I.P. to the guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rest in peace, man. And condolences to you, Frank, and your family.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Salute. Salute, man. Salute. Definitely got you, brother. Definitely got you.
Say, don't you love Raider Nation? Look at this.
Got you. Got
Guys
you.
going through something, and everybody's just like automatically jumping on, sending them prayers and
Yeah.
condolences.
Mm-hmm. Joey said, "What's cracking? We chilling, brother. We chilling." Rose Sound said, "Ozzy
Yeah,
Osbourne."
yes, definitely. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. Growing up, back when he started with Black Sabbath,
Right.
his voice was amazing.
He said, "Thanks again, gentlemen. Glad to be a Raider fan." Hey, I'm glad we got people like you, Frank, that is a Raider fan. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to have a good person. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of you. I ain't gonna lie, yo. There's a lot of you who earned your rent, yo. Frank, Rose Sound, G Fam, Sacktown, Navman, Finale, Law Dog. There's mad people. Robert Pena, number one. You feel me? There's people that there's a lot of people in there that earn their rent, yeah.
Yep.
They in here faithfully, bro. Even when there's bigger content creators on, they still in my shit. They still in the chat.
You
Feel
got
me?
your crew, man. You got your crew.
Can't forget my nigga Chewy. You feel me? Big,
Oh yeah.
big. That. We just say this, bro. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Shout out to my nigga Chewy, bro. You feel me? Let me tell you about Chewy, yo. Every time I call this nigga, anytime he'll pick up the phone and I'll be like, bro, I need you to hook me up with this logo. I done changed your name this time. Then like, bro, he had me every time I called him, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Go sub to my nigga channel to Chewy's NFL News and Podcast, bro. Yes, sir. And then
Absolutely.
he has another channel. Look that up too, Chewy. If you want to throw that in the chat, bro, go ahead and I'll put it up there and shit for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go sub my bro up, man. He came a long way too, man. My bro got like 100. I don't know how many subs you got now, bro, but I know you had 100. You over 100. So shout out to Chewy, man. He came up fast too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling people, bro, Chewy gonna rise like real quick. Look, he had 110. You feel me? Let me tell you, he got to 100 subs quicker than I did. How long you been doing this for, Chewy? Like actually, like starting your channel. How long you been doing this? Chewy still getting. Now what? Now Chewy be cooking on man, bro.
110.
We gotta chill. Look at that. 3 weeks ago. That's a month. 110 in a month. I got 100 subs in like it took me like a month and a half. So yeah, bro, chew. Almost like 2 months. Yeah, Frank, I lost like 30 subs, but see how that go. I was at 6. I had 608. I was at 6 3 times, bro. And 3 times. Rising up the charts because of motherfucker Rorschach. His stick in the building. Yuri was popping my name. Hey, you chilling, bro? You chilling? Shit, I got about like 10 more minutes and I'm gonna hop off, brother. It actually was a little bit too long, but it's all good. Shit. We good. Just kick it segment. That's how it is. Chewy said, I lost like 3 subs though. Shit, nigga, I just lost 33 times.
Something happened there.
But shit, hey,
exactly.
Like I always say, Chewy, like I always say, bro, you lose 3, you gain more, bro. You feel me? You lose some, you gain more. That's it. That's how you gotta look at it. That's how I look at it. I'm finna gain more. Shit. At one point, I was at 522. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm at 574, so I gotta be grateful for that. You feel me? I lost about 90 subs in like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on here doing my thug dizzle. You hear me? So, you know what I mean?
You know, I've stopped watching some of the channels I used to watch too, but I never would even think to unsubscribe. I mean, you know, I just don't watch them anymore, but I'm not going to unsubscribe. You know, I don't get that.
Right. Yeah, it is what it is.
I don't know.
He said, Rorschach said, I unsubscribe, then subscribe to make his numbers look good. Oh, shit.
All right, Watchman.
Oh, man, Rorschach's crazy.
I love Rorschach, man.
You got to chill, Rorschach. Oh, man.
Oh, that's a good question, Jess, for your...
He said, why don't you let your song out on YouTube? You like this, John Chewy? I could play this, John. Y'all want to hear this shit? I can end the song out with this. Y'all let me know if y'all want this song. Want me to play this song? Frank heard it. I played it last night. I think Rosetown heard that, John, too.
Which one you gonna play?
Chewy said, "Turn that shit up." They want to hear. they want to hear Mo. That's the name of the song. It's called Mo. It's by me and my homie.
Oh,
PJ.
they want to hear Mo. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they want Mo. He said, "Run that twin." All right, I'm about to run it up. Dang it!
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Huh? Jerz.
Yeah, I might think.
Stooks. DJ. Let's get it. Let's get it then. Yeah. I'm just trying to get more. 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 I can see the hate, I'm confused why you do this. Used to be homeless, but really you was Judas. Rapping by guns, but really they won't shoot shit. I'm trying to be humble, I didn't want to do this. Just cup of Ruger and I can't wait to shoot it. Only got 50, I'ma need some more bullets. No disrespect, I'ma give your props. Popping by Glock, might get your block shot. Now already in the pork, I'm a beef kind of nigga. Get my dick out your mouth so you can be some nigga. I try to be there, nigga, try to teach you niggas. Put a hole in your top, I'm trying to see some nigga. Only want respect, they ain't gotta know my struggle. Ever since the bubble, on the trouble with my brother. I been way better, I just try to play my role. Ain't harm with the flow, I just need an ammo. From the 6 man to the MVP. Why they envy me, it don't even make sense. Me and DJ like Jordan Pippen. For the chips back to back with it. For the chips back to back with it. For the chips back to back with it. Yeah, that's 6, now they acting different. We came to shit, now they all sitting. They telling lies, got it false written. I fuck with letting these rats eat. I blame the office, I don't blame the streets. Football rats, what he claim to be. Bold reason we can't trust niggas. I'm a real nigga just trying to eat. Real nigga out here trying to get more. Do it for my family, gotta do it for the bros. I'm just trying to get more. 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 I'm just trying to get more.
I know, chat. I might have to put this on. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I might have to. Chat, I might have to throw that in the, I'm gonna have to throw that on YouTube, cause I ain't making no money off this. I do not intend to make no money off this. It's just something for the fans. Fun that me and my homeboy. So this is
Do you see what Frank said?
Promotional use, just for entertainment purposes only.
Did you see what Frank just said?
With the music video, shit. To be honest, Chewy, that's crazy you said that, because we've been thinking about shooting a video, for real. I just don't know. I just don't have the time to be to shoot a video. I mean, yeah, I don't have the time. That's why we ain't really putting nothing out right now. I got mad jump, like we got mad songs, bro. We finna do more. We got a song called Black Excellence. That song crazy. It's crazy, yo. I like that song. But you feel me? Man, he said, shit, bro, get it where it's good. He said, dang, I didn't skip man shit, my bad, y'all. He said, Yer has a song called Turn My Headphones Up. Collaboration with Fisticuffs. Hey, I'm with that. Me and Fisticuffs, we can do the remix. I'm down with that. I'm down with the remix. You should get it where it's good. Yeah, nah, facts. He said you spaz on that, my nigga. That shit tough. Appreciate it, bro. He said that went black be tough. No, facts. Appreciate you.
Slappy. Slappy tough.
A lot of people don't get it. When everybody keep asking. There was a couple people that was asking me when they was like, why you kept saying back to back? If you add it up, that's 6 times. Jordan had 6 rings. They went back to back twice, 3 times. That's 6. I'm just saying. He said, blast that with the business. Nah, she ain't gonna tell me that. I'm blasting it right now. She ain't gonna tell me that. Tell you, my wife is the biggest supporter there. You feel me? Rorschach said, good night, you're back to the next episode. You know it, brother. Hey, you have a good night, my brother. Appreciate you pulling up. So. Yeah, man. Y'all hit them thumbs too, man. Hit them thumbs. Man, get this algae going. Get this algorithm going. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all pulling up though, man. We finna get up out of here and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody pulling up. Like I said, we're gonna have more pressers. You know, we're gonna be doing more of that. I will be going live for the preseason games, all the way to the season games, and if we in the playoffs, definitely going live for them. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody pulling up, showing the love. You got anything, brother? Hey, you on mute. You on mute.
Yeah, there was a plane flying overhead. I muted myself. No, I just want to repeat what you just said. Hey, thank you all for being in the chat. I mean, you're what keeps the show going,
Yeah.
and we love your comments, your jokes, everything. Very smart, very funny crowd you got here, and just happy for you all. Thank you all.
And don't forget, can't forget, interview with the Violator August 26th. So
There you go.
need everybody to tune in. You feel me?
Yeah,
And then I'm trying to move it up. I'm trying to step it up. You feel me? Violator's he's been a busy man doing a lot of, interviews and stuff like that. Tomorrow I'm going to check in with him, shoot him a little text, see how he doing and stuff like that. Don't want to be rude, So,
right.
But yeah, man.
That is going to be a fire show, and Europe is going to provide you guys with an opportunity once we get through the segments to ask Violator questions. So get your questions ready for Violator. Keep a couple spares in case somebody, asks a question you wanted to ask. So
Exactly.
I mean, there's all kinds of questions for Violator. So
Yep. Nah, facts. Histic said you're locked in next live, much love, game and bet. Nah, I appreciate you, my guy. You have a good night, man, and I mean, y'all stay safe out there, man. If y'all out there, not saying y'all in the streets, but if y'all just out there, just chilling and y'all niggas know how it is in the streets. It's crazy, so even with the police, so y'all stay safe out there. You feel? Frank said, "Thanks again, gentlemen. Much appreciated, man. You know it, man. So, like I said, more pressers, more scoop. We got a lot to talk about now because it's training camp. And yes, Raider football is back. You know what? That's the new slogan, huh? On the way out. You know,
What's
because
that?
my name is Raiders football. Raiders football is back, y'all. So
There you go. Love it.
y'all tune in. And with that being said, y'all know what it is. Your Raiders.
Have a good night, y'all.
All right.